Greetings, adventurers. Ooh. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, episode 8. It's very exciting, and we've already had a hype train, and lots of things have happened. Thank you very much. I'll get to that in a second. But this is our D&D campaign, 5th edition, played using the help of Tabletop Simulator when we need combat and maps and things like that.
Thanks, Tabletop Simulator.
I am joined by the wonderful, who am I going to point to first, Trelawney.
Hello, bud. Howdy doodly.
And Bloomers.
Hello.
And Sam.
Oh, hi.
And Lucy.
Hi.
And JD.
Hello there.
And last and very much least, it's Andy.
Oh, hi there. I'm really out of focus. What's going on?
That's why you're least.
And Andy's hand.
Andy was very excited to show us his new dice, and it really screwed up his camera. So he just could be blurry for the rest.
Perception.
Move your mic out of the way, because it's focusing on that.
Yeah. He's taken the spell blur, and he's role-playing very heavily.
Come back.
Hooray.
Okay, I'm going to manually do this.
Get back in the room.
Anyway,
yes, as we play D&D, we won't be focusing on chat too much. We might read it, but we won't be responding to you wonderful people giving subs and things. But we will try and call them out at the beginning and the middle and the end. So, Lord's Lettuce with the 7 months. Thank you. Teddy Bear Tribunal with 7 months. Arian with 32 months. Jeez.
Nice.
wow, has it been that long?
Yeah.
That's almost a year.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't introduce Arian. Arian's also here as assistant if we need to do stuff.
32 months.
32
That's
is a lot.
many.
Yeah.
I
a lot of
remember,
months.
I'd watch like streamers who've been streaming for ages, and people would be like, 52 months, thanks, and I'd always think like, wow, that's a lot of months.
Basically as long as Twitch has had subs.
Now it's happening to us.
Some people have had them. But Minnie Reinhardt with the 5 community gift subs. Thank you very much. And Austin B with the raid. And Thunder with 21 months. Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you're coming to Shrewsbury.
So much.
Nice.
You coming to Shrewsbury?
Yeah.
We're in Shrewsbury next weekend.
Is that like next weekend?
Yeah.
That's the next one.
Yeah. Do you guys know what time you're performing on the Saturday yet? Because I know it's not on the website.
No, I don't think we do.
Yeah. Okay.
Very useful.
It's just been it's been like, especially just after COVID. I feel like a lot of promoters are kind of like
Everyone's forgotten how to do festivals.
forgotten how to do a stuff. So it's
You'll
not our
be there,
fault.
but-
We're trying, but it's actually really difficult to get information out of people.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
Everyone's just sort of taking it easy. Like, I don't know, just a gig, just show up.
Everybody get in a field.
There'll be some stages. One of them.
Sing.
Yeah.
Wander around till you see us. That'll work. Rocky Alters with the 6 months. Thanks, friend. But without further ado, let's crack on. Previously on Dungeons and Dragons, our party have been located in the city of Westerhaven, where they have ingratiated themselves with the underworld after stumbling across their hidden location. They've gained a mysterious crystal as well as some other interesting goodies like their portable hole. But they've also been drafted by the captain's clerk to try and find the missing City Watch captain who was investigating the mysterious serial killer known as the Baylor Butcher. So after gaining some information from the penumbra, the shady underbelly of the city, and also having a lovely shopping and spa day, they set off south towards the Alabaster Cliffs and did briefly have a scuffle overnight with 2 kind of strange demonic creatures, which they dispatched. Father Bucket expertly smashed a lot of their heads in.
He was very good.
He was. It was weird. He kept saying, "I'm Father Bucket."
Yeah, he did.
David's Father Bucket was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
That's how I roleplay for the characters who aren't here. I just keep saying their name so that everyone knows I'm roleplaying them
Like
with the
Father
target.
Bucket turned into an AI robot for a session. Like Crichton. I was getting Crichton from Red Wolf vibes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love it.
So you're setting off in the morning, leaving behind the bodies of these strange creatures seems to have vanished. It's kind of only scorch marks and various liquids on the ground where you'd fought them the previous night. But you set off, also with your newly found pet dog in tow. Pebbles came back last episode, so you now have your dog following
I
you.
don't trust Pebbles.
Why don't you trust Pebbles? Pebbles is so good.
Pebble is definitely a spy dog.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
sure, okay. Your pet dog, who you are suspicious of, is following you.
Some of us.
So yeah, anything specific anyone would like to do, or are you just going to keep traveling south?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Don't think I want to
think
do
I'd like to return the. I've used the portable hull for the uses I required. I think I shall hand it back off to Father Bucket. Oh, but here you go.
It's greatly appreciated.
Is it just
What is it all?
just the gold in the hole, or is there any items?
I think so.
left in
No,
there?
I think there's just the
I
gold.
think it's just the
I think-
gold now.
Yeah, I think it's just the gold left in there now.
Sure, you are down to, what was it, 1,235 gold, or is any of that your personal stash, Father Bucket?
Some of that would be, but I don't know how much.
Sure. Okay, well, I think it was maybe
The
like was
contents of the hole
35
thoroughly
was
there.
35 was yours, maybe, and 1,200 was what's left of the party stash. But that's fine.
Cool.
Okay, so you carry on south on the road, keeping a lookout. If anyone wants to make a perception check for me.
I know my level 2 spells have deleted from the book.
Oh, roll a die.
Goodbye, spells.
I'm too busy like playing with Pebble.
I did not roll good.
Any of us can perceive, though, right?
Yeah.
Dave?
I
Okay,
rolled a
I'll roll.
5 and I
Also,
had a
you
plus
make-
3
you making-
perception, so 8.
Yeah, I'll give that a
Start
swing.
as you mean to go on, I guess.
Xander rolled an
That's
18.
15.
Is this perception?
19.
Oh, my.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
that's
That's
a
better.
19 plus. Oh, mama, that's a 19 plus 3. 20.
Billy Big rolls here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know, right? Good lord.
4.
I rolled a 19.
Hey,
And Bucket, yeah, welcome back.
Just getting the bad ones out of the way.
that's what we always say.
Sure. So yeah, you make your way along the road. Some of you more perceptive than others, but all kind of keeping an eye out on your surroundings. And the path eventually seems to get closer to the coast, to the point where just a short way off you can kind of lean over the grassy edge to look down at the waves crashing on these startlingly white rocks below you. And you kind of, every now and again, you carry on down the path, but keep kind of gazing over, and there doesn't seem to be anything immediately off about what you can see. It's just kind of standard cliffs and rocks. You carry on till about, I don't know, maybe midday-ish, and the path starts descending, and you can see through some of the clearing brush now. You kind of the vista down out over the shimmering ocean, and you can see a very white beach below you, kind of a mixture of sand and pebbles. Pebbles, yes.
How many dogs?
So
Oh,
many dogs
dogs,
on the
yeah.
beach.
Yeah.
It's one of them dog beaches.
Yep.
But yeah, you can, and you just kind of slowly make your way down to this shimmering spectacle of a beach.
Whoa. I pick up a pebble and throw it down
No.
the beach. Not the dog. I pick up a pebble for Pebble. Is it Pebble or Pebbles?
Pebbles.
I named it singular. Everyone else seems to
Oh,
have
really?
adopted the S
Okay.
in
I
the
thought
end,
it was
but yeah.
Pebble.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I said
It's
pebble.
Pebble singular, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
that's
Stone and
definitely
pebble. That makes
Pebbles.
sense.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
consult the wiki.
Yeah.
Sure. Make a strength check to throw a rock.
Oh, okay. Oh, what is my strength? Oh, that's a 4.
You heave it, and it kind of slips through your fingers and lands about a meter in front of you. The dog just kind of looks up, tongue out, panting, not quite sure what you meant to do.
I just looked behind me to check no one else saw that, and then just give Pebble a little scratch on the head.
Nice.
Did I see?
Yeah, you probably
That's
saw it.
opposite.
It's pretty
Oh, damn
obvious.
it. I closed.
Slow clap.
Yeah.
I meant to do that.
Amazing.
Yeah, you're kind of all crunching around on the beach now. There's kind of strange feeling beneath your feet where you kind of, in some places you sink into soft sand, and some there's more kind of mounds of stones and things. Both of the dwarves, do you both have your stone cutting thing, or is that just Father Bucket?
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah, it's a dwarven racial feature. So yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, I've got it too.
If you want to go ahead and make a history check with your double proficiency to take a look at
Dodge.
some of these kind of rocks below your feet.
Oh wow, with double proficiency, that's a lot. Okay.
13.
28.
Blimey.
Dwarf knows his rock.
Nice. Father Bucket, you just kind of kick through a lot of these stones. They're all very, very white for the most part, but nothing overly interesting jumps out as you kind of pull your feet through piles of them. Douglas, you pick up a
Yeah,
couple, and you can tell from just kind of turning it over in your hands, this isn't a standard rock like some of the others on the beach. This appears to be a piece of statue that has been worn away through time and the tides. That with your 28 history check, it's from what you can tell, it's part of a kind of humanoid face. You can tell from the location of the divots and things, it was probably a very fine carving at some point. However, it has been kind of beaten and battered to being fairly smooth, but it's still kind of noticeable from where it came from.
I wonder where this came from. Right. Odd. I guess I'll ask if the party knows, anyone you know of any kind of old settlements or civilizations around here?
I'm too busy playing with Pebble.
I'm assuming I wouldn't, because I'm kind of new to this land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, where's the?
Get the map.
We're south of Westerhaven, right?
Yeah, kind of southeast
Okay.
of the Nevertop Peaks.
Sure.
In this stretch of beach.
Yeah, I don't think Xander would know too much about the area.
I
But,
would.
but they would have
A
been.
little.
But they're not new to this part of the continent. So
Yeah, you know various
know
bits.
bits.
Yeah. You and Father Bucket would probably know that the nearest settlement, other than Westerhaven, is probably Storwood in the south. But that's way, way further south. For something to have come from there, it would have had to washed up a long way along the coast, which is possible looking at the kind of the wear of this piece of stonework, that it might have travelled that far over many, many years and got to its current state and location.
On the in-game tabletop map, are we
Yeah.
at one of the? are we
Yeah,
that
you're
one?
at the kind of the northernmost beach along that
Mhm,
coast, kind of above the bay.
Okay.
And kind of all along this stretch of coast is kind of the white alabaster cliffs.
I don't know. I think I'll keep this. I'll just I guess I'll shove it in like a peg
Yeah.
somewhere.
Okay.
They're just
Yeah,
collecting
I
more
guess
stones.
Stuck it in the hole.
Yeah.
I guess Sander would relay that to the party per se, but I think we should just keep traveling the way we think we should go. I guess. Sounds good.
Yeah, we're tracking Captain Lad, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because it just said he was
Captain Orlo.
seen southeast shore climbing north on the Alabaster Cliffs.
Yeah. So we should keep going south along the cliff edge, and just look real hard at everything.
Sure.
That's what adventurers do.
You carry on kind of south along the beach. It's fairly vast. The tide's probably kind of midway coming in at the moment, so it stretches out fairly far. You can see across the blue of the ocean. You get a slight hint on the horizon of the Golden Isles if you look to the southeast.
Yeah.
But no other details. A couple of sails very far off, just making their way across. But you carry on walking south, kind of leaving beautiful footprint trails. Pebble running ahead and then running back, and just kind of sniffing every little piece of driftwood or a crab skittering around that he can find.
I
we,
just say,
start to make a
Pebble,
sandcastle?
Pebble, can you smell a captain person?
He just kind of looks at you strangely.
I take that as a yes. Go find Captain. Go.
Make an animal handling check. Because they're always
Can
fun.
we make sandcastles? I've got buckets. for
Sure.
Wow.
Anyone who wants to make a
Oh,
sandcastle,
yes.
give me a performance
No.
check.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
my-
Yes.
Inbound.
My animal handling check was a 13.
I
Yeah,
tentatively.
the dog
Sandcastle
runs off and
guy.
back, and you're not really sure whether he understands what you're saying.
I tentatively take the bucket into my
Oh.
hands.
I got a 12 on my sandcastle check.
It was-
I got 19.
Oh hell yeah! Look at that.
I got 20. Not natural.
Whoa, nice.
Oh yeah! Look at that.
Let me double check. What's
It'll be the
is
most
It was
performance?
it was hovering on the 20, and then it just went 40.
Is performance charisma based? Because
Yeah, it's charisma.
might be in for a pretty great sandcastle experience.
Nice.
This is my sandcastliest dice, and it rolled an 18 for me. So good dice.
Yeah, I got 19 in total.
Sure. Yulna, you make a kind of fairly basic single turret type thing. You kind of carve a few little windows and kind of parapets on the top, and you're quite happy with it. You look over and you see Douglas has done something similar, but he's adorned it with a few shells and rocks that he's found, and it looks slightly nicer. Xander,
Well, you rolled worse than me.
Xander,
That
you've made a two kind of turret type things. Found a little stick to kind of put in between them as a walkway, and
Yeah, that's right.
you're quite happy with it.
Bam.
And you look over, and Father Bucket is he's currently like when you take plastic cups and you put them in a line, and then you put another line on top, and you make a pyramid. He's kind of doing that with buckets full of sand, and it's getting taller and taller.
Amazing.
An actual to scale sandcastle.
Can I direct Pebble to run straight through it?
Sure.
Oh no!
You take one of the rocks that you've been chucking around, you throw it beyond where the sandcastles are, and Pebble comes rushing up, darting. He goes,
I immediately turn around and walk the other direction, just whistling nonchalantly.
Oh.
yeah, he goes head first straight through the bottom of Father Bucket's structure. But it doesn't immediately collapse. It just kind of first makes like a little gateway through, and it's almost like a kind of
Dog-shaped hole.
perfect, beautiful castle, and then the whole thing just kind of caves in on itself, leaving a pile of sand.
You could do it in a pebble tunnel.
It was worth it. Well,
But after this
Thing we did.
short break, you carry on south down the coast. The cliffs get kind of closer to the the waterline as you carry on south. There's still a fairly decent bit of beach for you to walk along, but you carry on, and a few lower down rocks take the place of the kind of vast, sprawling beach as you clamber your way along, finding little rock pools and bits of moss and mollusk type things attaching themselves there.
I unfurl the windbreak and start setting up the picnic.
Nice.
I don't do this.
Uh,
I mean, I've still got some of those rolls from breakfast, so I can have a picnic.
sure, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
you're all
nice. Yeah, you
kind
can.
of snacking on whatever you've got for lunch, rations and various bits.
Swirly pastries.
Yeah.
We're a very middle class party,
Oh
aren't we?
yeah,
We
yeah.
are since,
Yeah.
since yesterday. I've had a taste of the good life.
hmm
Although
yeah.
I'm still just snacking on like raw vegetables. So.
Yeah,
Fancy.
that too. You're running a bit low at this point.
Oh really?
Oh, dear.
I guess I can't find any vegetables on the beach.
I mean, you can have a look if you want.
Sea cucumbers?
Some seaweed.
Hey.
Just a big old mass of seaweed.
Yeah,
Tasty.
there's a fair amount of seaweed in clumps in different places.
I'm not sure seaweed counts.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Right? I don't know. I guess it's quite vegetable-y.
It's a vegetable. It's just not a root vegetable.
No, I'll pick up a clump of seaweed
Let's see what carrot thinks.
and like rub it on carrot a bit.
It's weird. In your head, you hear almost a strange coughing noise. Like, even though carrot doesn't have a mouth, you hear a kind of
Yeah.
salty, so salty. Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll put that back where I found it.
But yeah, if
Amazing.
anyone wants to make a survival check to lead you across the rough, ragged rocks, the ragged rascal ran.
Ready, Roscoe around? Yep.
A survival check, you say?
Yeah, who wants to lead people along?
I'll give that a spin.
Who out of the party would be, per se, the best at tracking, dear fellows?
I have. I
Not
got
Senses
13.
other than sight are great.
Got 13 on
Mm.
survival.
I can
I look
blind
at Father
sight.
Bucket and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, you can't blind sight look for tracks and
No.
signs that someone's been.
Not convinced. Xander is not convinced about Father
Only
Bucket's
see-
tracking abilities.
I can see everything perfectly within 10 feet
Unless
of me.
you're looking for like, small wooden cylindrical objects.
I
With
can
holes
find
in them.
invisible things within 10 feet of me.
What is Cato doing? Is Cato
He's attacking the
Monty's
tree.
attacking a bauble in the tree.
Good.
Bless him.
Well done.
So
Tree's gonna fall down.
I rolled a 13 on my survival check. Can I use guidance to stick a D4 on top of that as well?
You can. Yeah.
Right.
It's very noisy.
This couch must be destroyed.
That got +2, so 15.
15.
15
Yeah.
survival.
You kind of.
Jazzing it up a bit.
It's fairly simple to avoid, the bits of rock that look, slippery on the edge where the tides brought various greenery to the edges of them, and the particularly steep ones that you think would be hard to traverse. But yeah, you make your way further south until you get to a point where the lower path seems to drop off fairly substantially, and the water's really close to the cliff edge, but you can see the hint of like a diagonal path leading up the side of the cliff based on just kind of jutting out bits of stone. And
Are we going to have to do any wading?
you can continue down into the sea, but it looks pretty deep at this point, or you can try to clamber up this
Up.
kind of
I
ascent.
vote up. Yorna would rather be up.
Up suits me. That's fine.
Indeed. Up we go.
I too. Prefer
Sure. Everyone give me an athletics check.
Oh yeah,
Roger, Dodger.
that's the one.
14.
Wait, athletics?
Oh, this
Yes.
is mine.
This is my jam.
This
20.
is not my jam.
12.
Not,
This
not
is
that,
not.
but
This is
Oh,
not my
no.
jam at all.
Well,
16.
No.
well, I mean, can I give guidance again. It's a cantrip. It just concentration for a minute. Can I just drop that on Andy for this one?
Yeah, if you want to take a minute to just kind of sit down, mutter a prayer to your patron.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I'll help out if you're looking at it thinking, oh, I'm not sure about this. You get to add a D4 to your skill check.
Just like grab Xander and just chuck him up the cliff.
Okay. Well, I've already rolled my 20s. Let me roll my D4. I rolled a 2.
Xander,
A grand total of 6.
Xander, as Stone is kneeling down praying with his hand outstretched towards you, you feel something kind of...
Really selling it.
You feel something kind of almost in like the back of your mind and like the pit of your stomach at the same time. It's just something... There's something uncomfortable about this that you're not quite sure about. But you take it because he seems earnest at this point.
Yes, I am. Generally, Xander. I wouldn't say Xander is opposed to religion, but definitely from his experiences and perhaps just from the influence of their patron, there's like something inside me that almost gutturally rejects that sometimes, particularly right now.
Know that feeling.
But yeah, athletics is certainly not Xander's jam. Did you want to know the total of my roll day?
Yeah, go for it.
I rolled D20, add a D4, right?
Yep.
I got a grand total of 6.
Sure. So as you all begin climbing up this bit of rock, you do at some point see Xander put a foot out, and he's clearly trying to step on something that isn't quite there. But whoever's on either side of him is aware enough to put out a hand and grab him. And you're all, for his small size, you're all strong enough to be able to just kind of yoink him back onto the
I got 22
rock.
in total, so I'm feeling pretty sturdy.
Sure, yeah.
I got 20 total. Yeah.
Stone's out the
Thanks,
front,
everybody.
kind of finding the safest path along these rocks and kind of pointing out bits.
Put
And
your foot here. Put your foot here.
as a
here,
crew,
not there,
you
here.
are all fairly safe going up this kind of cliff edge. Yulna, as you're about halfway up, you make the mistake of kind of looking down below your feet, and
No.
kind of the land stretches down in a kind of, you know, the weird zoom film that you always do when
The
showing
vertigo
height.
chord plays.
Yeah.
And you see the vast sprawling water, kind of the frothy waves crashing against the rocks below you. If you want to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
13 plus nothing. 13.
Yeah, you feel a sense of panic start to arise in you, and you have to kind of stand still and clutch onto one of the rocks that you can get at the moment.
Is there space to sit down?
Not here. You just kind of have to grab on, push your body against the sheer edge of the cliff, and just kind of hang on for a minute. People behind you just kind of stop, unable
Definitely
to
gonna freeze
carry
in
on.
place.
I think to stop me just spamming out guidance on everyone that needs it. Do you want some kind of ruling on how much I can use this? Because if we're going to be making like checks and stuff as we go, I feel like for efficiency's sake I should just be using it on everyone that I can to make a check. But also I don't want.
But you have to stop
annoy
and take a
everyone
minute before
Yeah.
doing everything. So you can carry on doing that, but
does it
everything.
take a minute? Its duration is a minute, but does
Oh,
that mean
really?
it takes? Yeah, you
Let
touch one
me-
willing creature once before the spell ends. Target. So yeah, it takes concentration, but it's just touch, range, casting time, one action.
Oh, if it's an action, that's like within 6 seconds then.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's fine then.
All
You
right.
can do it as much as you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's what
yeah,
it's there for.
I mean, yeah.
It is
I
verbal
get-
and semantic, so you have to be able to talk and move your hands.
Yeah, well, it says range touch, so I figure like if we're in like a confined space and I can't just easily walk up to whoever's having to make a check and struggling a bit to like, just go touch him and give him some words of encouragement,
Sure.
then you could. That's a limiting factor. But yeah, if I can, if
better.
you what?
Do better.
Oh, but since
just-
it's
Hey,
I mean, given
you're
it's
letting
not
us all down. Could you just?
Just not.
since it
given
has
it's not wide enough
somatic
to sit
components,
down-
though, you wouldn't be able to do it whilst
Yeah.
holding your hammer and your shield. You'd have to put at least
Okay,
one of them
fair.
away to do it.
Fair. All right.
do a.
Backhand him.
Yeah, if it's
Touch
like
him.
I'm holding. Could you just like?
Elbow.
Yeah, just touch that. Yeah, there you go. Elbow. There you go. Okay, I'm just gonna pray you through my elbow.
Pray you through me elbow. Yeah.
Pray to you through the elbow. It's a bit weird. Trust me, I'm not the best cleric, but we'll get there.
That was almost a half dab.
No.
Sounds legit.
Mhm.
Oh dear.
Do any of us notice Yulna?
Oh yeah,
a bit
half
at the
of you are
moment?
stuck behind her, kind of waiting to carry on climbing.
I just call. You're right up there, Yulna. You okay?
I'm just
Okay.
frozen with my eyes shut, taking a minute to breathe.
Hmm.
Do you think she's okay?
Push.
I don't think she
Just-
needs a push.
Am I able to get to Yorna?
You're at the
no,
front,
you
aren't you?
you were at the front, kind of leading the
Okay.
way, and
Sure.
you've got a couple of people behind you, and then
Yeah.
Yuna's kind of in the middle.
Okay.
But Yuna, you take.
I'm
it-
gonna.
I was just gonna say you
I
take
was gonna say.
a couple of minutes to kind of breathe deeply. It's kind of strange, very loud, kind of sucking sound as you breathe deeply through your trug at a kind of an inordinate amount of air.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
you
just
do.
trying to
You
feel
can just
the-
kind of
the stone is there.
concentrating on your breathing and trying to ignore your surroundings. You do compose yourself, and you think you could carry on from this point.
Do a bit of a.
Can,
I'm going to
can
go
I?
more slowly and sort of shuffle with much, like always 3 points of contact.
Yeah.
Can I cast Mage Hand and take my ring of feather falling off and get the Mage Hand to carry it up to Yulna, just to say this might help.
Sure.
Sounds legit.
Make
Go
your
do that.
arcade
Just gotta- This will make sure you don't fall.
motion. You put the ring into the hand, and Yuna, you look at this strange spectral hand holding a ring, comes just kind of floating along the edge towards you.
Hello, hand.
It sort of like, holds onto the ring and gives a thumbs up like that, like the rings between these two fingers. It's like,
I mean,
take it.
sure,
It'll mean you
I'll,
don't fall.
I'll
like-
put it on, but I will continue to be cautious, and it seems to have little reassurance, but I will wear it.
Yeah, you
Relatively-
take the ring from this strange floating hand, and holding it, it looks too small, but as you put it towards your finger, it seems to adjust itself, and you slip it on with kind of very little effort, and as you just kind of concentrate on it for a moment, you feel the strange kind of arcane thrumming that you felt before, telling you that this is an item that requires attunement, and therefore you cannot use it until you take a short rest.
No.
I don't know this.
No, but now
I'm
no one
helping.
no one has the benefit of the ring of feather falling.
Which
I'm helping.
which may be for the best because like. Is it not going to stop you from falling, but you mean that you fall very slowly?
Oh, yeah,
taking
yeah.
Yeah.
Extra time over that which you fear the most, water.
You
So
still
instead it's like sploosh.
you still get out to the bottom. You just don't
I'm
hurt yourself.
trying. The logic is there. For Magpie, at least.
Extend that torment.
Perfect.
I'm sorry. I just
But-
had it in my head out to get out.
Once you're all moving again, you carry on further for about maybe 25-30 minutes. The strain of the climb is starting to get you all when you all look ahead and you see stone kind of heaving himself up onto a ledge, and you all follow suit and find yourself standing on a relatively small but flat platform on the edge of a cliff. So at this point, I'm going to get a map out and we can look at a map.
Map time.
Yeah, map time.
Map.
Let's go.
Give it a sec to load.
Is it wide enough to sit down?
Yes.
Magpie's gonna have a little sit down.
Ooh.
You mean Yulna?
No,
Oh,
Oh, look at this.
I said I'm not
Magpie
on
will
full
also
form
have
today.
Ah,
Sorry, yes. Me, the elephant human that I am, will plonk.
The elephant
on
in the room.
The elephant in the room.
Yeah.
So
We definitely
you
haven't
all,
made that joke several thousand times already.
you kind
Yay.
of travelled along this way
Whoa.
and ended up on this part.
Oh.
Okay.
So these are
I like
definitely
the wall
statues and
square.
not going to come to life and murder us.
I'm looking at a cool white square because my client is still ultra busted
dear.
and does not load in the
Jolly
things
good.
that Dave brings in. I
Oh
can see
dear.
it on the map though, on the screen, on the stream even. Looks cool.
I mean, you can
But,
try and relog if you want, but
There's like a
It's
weird.
not fixed it yet.
yeah.
Oh dear.
It's- give it a go, but yeah.
But looking around, you can see various kind of scrub brushland pushing its way through the kind of cracked cliffs and
Where JD's from?
scrubland.
Oh,
It's pretty
yeah,
good.
about
child.
about what? Maybe
Just to check, did everyone rest before all of this? Because I've still got
Yeah,
some
we were-
spell
yeah.
slots expended.
Yeah, we
We were
definitely
sleeping
have.
in
Yeah, we
the
had-
oh,
cabin.
yeah, you fought
We rested last
Yeah.
episode, yeah.
Mhm.
you fought overnight and then got a full rest by
Great.
the morning before you set off again. So yeah, the cliff kind of continues upwards about maybe 40 foot from where you are. And looking along, there are some manner of pale figures on the distant edge of the cliff along from you.
Let's go have a look.
I'm
Guiding bolt.
curious. Let's have a gander, shall we?
Is this the middle of the day, right?
Yeah, the sun's kind of past its zenith now, starting to
As
creep
I'm
along.
looking around, is there like much places I could potentially hide, or is it?
With
is
your
it
size,
pretty?
the cliffs as they continue up are fairly kind of jagged and outcroppings. You could definitely find a few places to squeeze in and out of these rocks on the edge.
Oh, okay. Why don't I go ahead and have a quick look? Everybody.
You go for
Go
it.
for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to stealth my way up to these pale figures and just have a peek.
Sure, you
Don't
heading
get
kind
too
of
involved.
along the cliff edge and round that
Whatever
way.
has the most cover, really.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of working.
But-
If you go into the cliff, you can
Yeah.
scoot
Yeah,
along the
definitely.
edge. Otherwise, there's just fairly small rocks and things.
Yeah, sure.
As he's going, I cast message just to say, "Do you need backup or are you good?"
Come along if you want. I say out loud. How does message work? I don't even know.
You can
You can reply.
basically whisper back.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
You can
whisper
reply.
back. I whisper back. I'm not a loud dwarf.
I try and tell Pebble to sit. I'm not sure if that's going to work. Stay, whatever, and just like run after Xander.
Make an animal handling check again.
Oh, God. Oh, why did I even say that?
Pebbles has nerfed your stealth.
It's a 7.
Woof,
That's a
woof,
7.
Woof, woof.
Yeah, you say this to Pebble, who kind of looks back at you, and then you kind of stealth along, carrying on, and you look back, and Pebble's right on your heels still.
No, I said stay. Just stay. I grab a little stone and just throw it a little way away from me. Thinking that'll make Pebble stay over there and not come back.
Again, Pebble just kind of looks where you threw the stone, and then looks back at you with a uninterested face.
Nah. I just shrug and carry on.
Sure. If you both want to make stealth checks for me.
I rolled a
22.
Nice.
Rolled something similar as soon as I've worked out what to add to it. 23.
Hey.
Take that, magpie.
Nice.
Mhm.
So, yeah, ducking in and out of the various outcroppings of rock, you make your way along the edges of the cliff.
Mission Impossible
Closer
theme plays.
to these figures that you can see in the distance. You don't seem to be moving at all from what you can tell. And as you get closer, you can see they do appear to be statues of some kind.
Okay.
Most of them humanoid, some of them in various states of breakage. But if you wanted to identify them more, you could move closer.
I would like to move within throwing distance.
Sure. What are you throwing to calculate
I
your
would
throwing
like to
distance?
pick up a pebble, not,
Not the dog.
which we now have to clarify from this point onwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sam, for naming the dog.
Yeah, excellent name.
And just like a small one, nothing that's actually going to cause a lot of damage, and just, lightly chuck it at a statue.
Bonk.
Sure. So you creep up to about within maybe 60 feet of kind of these closest ones. There's one currently face down on the floor. Would you like to aim for that one? That would be the closest, or you can aim for one that is standing up slightly further away.
One that's standing up.
Sure. Okay. Make a ranged attack for me.
There we go. Oh, nice. 17. I don't really get proficiency bonuses on chucking random objects, do I?
Nope.
Guess it's dex.
It's just your dex. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 17 on the dice, and then my dex is like +4. So
Yeah.
21.
You heave the rock, and it just kind of clonks on the back of this one, kind of standing fairly close to the edge. And it's a hearty strike, and you can see the figure just kind of wobbles backwards and forwards, and then remains stationary again.
okay, great. Okay, well, it's not responding to that, so maybe it is just a statue.
Oh. I immediately just walk out and just run up to them and try and poke them.
I guess we start walking up if we get the all clear.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and start doing this at the party.
I take it we need to go past them. They are on the path we are taking, as opposed to we just fancy having a look.
Yeah, I'm gonna start waving and beckoning at the rest of the party.
So the
We come.
cliff you were on extends further in the direction you were going, but the only thing on it are these things. So you can, if you want, just ignore them and carry on the way you were going. They're not in your way.
I mean,
Okay.
Yawna's all for anything that
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm gonna
require
go.
staying
I guess
on
I'm
cliffs
gonna
longer,
just do
but-
a general perception, investigate, whatever you think is. I'm still. Sometimes I'm unsure about what I should use perception for and what I should use investigation for.
If you want to generally just kind of look around and assess the entire area, that would be perception. If you want to look at these statues more closely or anything else specifically to determine more details, then that would be an investigation.
I would like to investigate the statue that I clonked a pebble on. I'm enjoying the word clonk now. That's a good word.
Good word.
Sure. Make an investigation check for me.
Take that. Investigation.
Are you up at it now then?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to it. After I've called over to you guys.
we're just working our way up.
Where's investigation? Intelligence, right?
Yeah.
I rolled 20, not natural. 15
20.
plus
Yulna,
5.
are you staying far back away from everything?
Loomis?
Sorry, I was reading chat because I'm distracted today. What was it? Was I asked to do a thing, or was it just sorry?
Yeah, were you staying back away from everything to try and carry on the other way, or
Yeah,
are
I
you
mean,
joining
I
everyone
was
else?
not particularly bothered by this escapade, but also would be kind of following the party at a distance because yeah, I don't want to like leave them alone in case it is a bad thing. But yeah, I was sort of deliberately staying back a wee bit, but
Sure.
I appear to have moved.
Okay.
I
Xander,
think,
looking
Yes.
at the statue that you chucked a rock at, from behind you can't see very much because he was facing away from you, but walking around him now, you can see this is a carving of human, male, maybe middle-aged, fairly muscular built, seems to be dressed for both battle and travel, has a kind of big pack on his back, but also a sword at his side, and is wearing a rather fine carving breastplate, which has a symbol of the outline of some fire and a fist kind of clenched in the center of it.
Okay.
And this is it's all very intricately carved. This is
Yeah, sure.
it's almost
And,
lifelike.
How much would Xander know about petrification and stuff? I'm assuming that's common knowledge that could happen.
You've heard tales, but you've never been quite sure how much to believe of them.
Yeah.
Certainly never encountered anything like it yourself.
It's just like I wonder if these used to be living. Coming across a group of statues like this out in the wilderness is a bit curious. I call over to the rest of the party. I'm like, does anybody recognize the symbols on this statue? Because I don't. I don't think I do.
Do I get stone cutting bonus for this?
I was going to say, can we have
Uh-oh.
as dwarves have a wander?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Are you looking at the one that Xander is at, or are you investigating?
I'd
of them
like
generally.
to. I
I
want
would-
to ask the rest of the guys if, well, I don't know, possibly anybody really, religious
Okay,
people, people of historical learning, if
Yeah,
you
I'll take a look
recognize
at-
the symbols on this statue.
I'll have a look as well because I'm.
It looks very
historically
intricately carved, and
informed.
I'm
I also
wondering
kind of
if-
want to see if, like, the chunk of statue that I found on the beach, like, if there's any statues here missing, like, a piece that looks like it could fit this as well.
Yeah, whether it's like a clan
We do
symbol or a
jigsaw.
religious symbol or something, or country, I don't know.
Yeah,
Sure.
So what's the check I'm making for the symbol reading?
For the symbol, that is just a straight history check. However,
Roger Dodger.
Oh, yeah.
Father Bucket, as you walk up, even without a check, you know what this symbol is.
Uh-oh.
This is the mark of the Braven Fist, who are basically the kind of the security of the area, both the Westerhaven City Watch and a lot of the surrounding towns.
Yes, I've seen that.
Hey, everyone.
I've seen that bit before.
It's the Braven Fist.
Oh
That's,
dear.
that's the symbol. The security dudes.
Can I
Oh.
run up? Can I run up and have a look at whatever this is? It stone hydra thing is?
That seems unlikely that they would have had a statue made of them.
Hmm.
Well, this guy is probably the captain then, if it's the Braven Fist.
Well,
logo.
I was thinking this is quite weird to have a bunch of intricate, very
Are there any traps
very
on the ground?
intricately carved statues this far out in the wilderness.
The
And I
ground
heard
is
that
solid
sometimes
rock.
living things get turned to stone.
Yeah.
Solid rock.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't know how to turn them back though.
Hmm.
Did we get a description of the captain?
Yes, we did.
Yulna,
Blonde hair.
you like writing stuff down.
I do write stuff down sometimes.
Tell me about the captain.
Did I write down good or did I write down bad? I appear to have just written Captain Ola, Southgate, days gone, gelatinous cubes, hit hard.
That's a good note to have.
Yeah, I don't have it. I remember there being a description, but apparently I've not written it down. So yeah, I did good. Good past me. Excellent. Excellent work.
Yes, he
I'm
had.
sure I wrote that.
I wrote notes. Yeah, he was wearing the Braven Fist armor.
Okay, check 1.
Yeah, human, blonde, wavy hair and blue eyes,
Okay,
which we can't really tell.
Can't really work that out.
The hair is
It's
stone, the
stone.
eyes are stone.
Looking around, is there
Can I
anybody
cast
else in
Detect
Braven
Magic
Fist
as a
armor?
ritual?
Can I check just a quick look at the rest of them? Because there's this other one. Maybe there's a few humanoids around, right? Can I have a quick look over all of them?
Yes, looking at the other statues, there are some which are too damaged to tell. This one, kind of in the middle on the edge of the cliff, is basically a pair of legs with not much. The one face down is half-elf female, appears to be wearing fairly simple clothes, carrying various kind of satchels and a lot of pockets. The one in the middle, further kind of closer to the cliff edge, is again human male, fairly kind of stout build, kind of strong but a bit rotund. Again, wearing fairly simple clothes, but appears to have a hammer and chisel at his waist, and is possibly a kind of workman of some kind. The non-human creature is very strange. Looking at it, you'd find it hard to tell what animals it even resembles, but on a closer look, there does seem to be lines and some kind of stitching, like this creature has been made rather than born. And the other creature is a large, muscular, half-naked figure of a half-orc with kind of tusks protruding.
Okay.
It seems to be stood in a kind of battle position with a spear, but a kind of strange expression crossed on his face.
Cool. So the only one with Raven Fist armor is the one.
Yeah, could I cast Detect Magic as a ritual on the Braven Fist?
I'm gonna.
Can I also be listening very carefully for any kind of creatures and sounds
Sure. Give me
that
a
might be trying to sneak up on us?
perception check with advantage to listen. The statue of the character in the Braven Fist armor, by the way, is also stood in a kind of defensive position, both hands up in front of him, palms out, with his face kind of twisted into unnatural face, which would imply this maybe wasn't a carved statue who, kind of the artist chose to put them in an unflattering position.
So that was a 16. Listening for danger.
Okay. How long does your ritual take, Douglas?
It's a casting time of 1 action, but I can concentrate and do it for up to 10 minutes.
But as a ritual, it takes longer than an action.
Oh yeah, sorry. Where are we? To cast it as a ritual. I can't see any kind of. I can't see any kind of description for it on the spell, unless I'm just being daft.
Should just be in your Artificer spellcasting section.
Yeah, I'm having a.
Let me see if I can find it. I think it's 10 minutes, but I could be wrong.
Possibly. It says the duration is concentration up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, so that's once it's cast.
I'm not entirely certain. Yeah, so I'm not entirely certain on the casting time as a ritual.
Let me try and find it. Where's my...
Yona wants to come over to look and also perhaps establish how heavy this statueman is and if he could be lifted.
You just grab him under one arm.
Basically.
Magpie's wondering if stone can melt.
I can.
Amazing.
You can sweat.
Not you.
What?
I
was
kill
gonna say-
stone. No.
I have meld into stone. I can like shroud myself in stone, but I'm not sure that these statues would welcome that.
Hello, I'm one of you now.
Like wear them like armor.
Oh yeah, ritual casting is just 10 minutes as standard, no matter your
Okay,
class or
sure.
whatever.
Righto.
So yeah,
So I think I shall do that.
you sit down and begin casting that. Father Bucket, you close your eyes to kind of shut out what small bit of light you can see and just kind of listen to your surroundings. You can hear the waves crashing below on the rocks. You can hear a few distant gulls kind of cawing and circling in the sky. And you hear some small rocks tumbling down from a couple of different locations in the cliff beside you, displaced
Danger.
by something that you cannot see.
Can I run towards the source and prepare myself?
Sure, it's quite hard to tell, but it's definitely coming from the direction of the cliff. So you could just kind of run up to the closest
Yeah,
side if you want.
I go for it.
Okay.
Which side?
None of us
Over
can
here?
hear this, right?
Yeah. You've heard Father Bucket shout and
Danger!
Plank away.
run off.
Yeah.
Okay, I run the opposite way to Father Bucket.
Well, he ran away from the cliff edge. Are you running towards the cliff edge?
Maybe more like this, like forward from where I'm facing, really,
Okay.
probably.
Sure.
Like over here.
Yeah, you head that way. Father Bucket, as you approach the edge of the cliff, there's a kind of slightly larger crack than some of the other formations in the cliff edge. And you see movement of some kind within.
I'm ready.
You're just kind of holding your position there.
Let me think. What can I do that could be useful as a prep for excitement? Can I shield of faith myself?
Yep.
And go for it. I'm gonna stand right here, and as a bonus action, just be like, "Bucket protect," and get myself ready.
Sure. Stone, you also see movement in the cliffs, kind of
Okay.
perpendicular to where you are.
Right. So.
And at this point, I'm going to get everyone to roll initiative for me.
I'm gonna take
I
advantage on that.
suspected so.
Ooh.
So, everybody
I rolled
roll.
Natural 20.
Put your thing in the thing.
Bam.
I haven't hurt myself advantage or anything, have I, by being prepared?
No.
Oh, look at that! My advantage, my initiative is exactly the same as last time.
Hooray! No extra work to do.
Hey.
Nice. Though it's the bottom of the turn order. Way.
I don't know why I seem to always roll really high for initiative.
Oh,
I
I
don't
got
like
my-
this.
I got much better than last time.
I got a nat 20 for initiative, so that's fun.
Heyo,
Yeah,
Not great.
snap.
Not the place you want to use up.
No, I know.
I mean, I'm
I'm
gonna struggle
the same
a little
again.
bit with
Yeah, 20 plus 1.
Hey.
gonna struggle a little bit with positioning and things because I've restarted my client and I'm now on 11% loaded, so
Yeah.
pretty much
Oh, dear.
everything is just white squares.
Okay.
Yay,
I
white
can see
square.
our character models and that's it.
It'll be fine. Power
Yeah.
of the mind.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah,
actually
sure,
want
fine.
like
Yeah, can you...
positioning,
You want able to just keep re-logging until you get back to where you were before.
Yeah.
I've done it a few times and it's not getting any better. It just seems to stick here and I don't know why.
That's weird. That's...
Yeah.
I guess you can look
definitely
on
a you
stream and get a
problem,
good
but-
idea.
Oh, it's absolutely me. I'm thinking I might have to just try reinstalling Tabletop Sim, see
Yeah,
if that
maybe.
fixes it.
weird.
So I'll try and do that between my first turn and next. Oh, actually, I'm quite far down. Even with a 17, I'm middle of the order. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to start that
Yes.
now anyway.
Sure. Okay.
And I'll just. Someone else can move me, and I'll just cast my spells at things. Just paint me pictures with your words, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Bucket protect.
So, there's something stalking you from the cliffs, but you're not sure what. Magpie, what would you like to do?
Oh. I am going to use my scroll of polymorph on myself. If I can.
Okay.
Nice.
Hmm.
And change into an eagle or something flying.
Okay. Let me just. What's your
I'm
highest?
coming up with creative solutions.
What's your highest level spell slot at the moment?
2.
Okay. So you're gonna
You
have
have
to roll
polymorph?
for this.
I've got a scroll for
Scroll
of
of polymorph.
polymorph. We
Oh.
picked it up in the place.
The
Yeah,
keeper
seagull, not eagle. I'm definitely going to turn into an annoying seagull.
Like a regular one, or
I'm
do you
gonna
want to try and be
steal
like a
chips.
larger one?
Yeah.
Is there a
Um,
giant seagull?
Is there?
There's
Can
lot
you
of-
get a giant seagull?
I mean, there's a lot
More
of
an
giant
albatross
things
or-
in the old
Albatross.
albatross.
I let you be like
Curse
an
of a
overly
dog.
large one.
Can
Like
I,
a fat
can I,
seagull.
can I polymorph myself into a dragon?
I
No.
don't think.
Damn.
You have to roll to
Flying monkeys.
well,
successfully
actually-
cast up a scroll, don't you?
Yeah. We'll do that in a sec. But
Yeah, sure.
You could be a
I
flying
don't
monkey.
know. I don't know how
maybe-
this works. I'm just
I
playing.
think you can be a dragon, actually. Let me check
Can I be a
polymorph.
dragon? Oh, I want to be a
Do
dragon.
you have
Should
to be
we
a
have
certain
saved this
level
spell?
to...
Nah, it's fine.
In the tavern later,
Magpie has things, and she's gonna
polymorphs
play with
into a
them.
dragon.
Don't give
I turn myself
Magpie.
into a
Don't
big
give Magpie
Aquawimpa?
things that are somehow magical. It's a bad idea.
It sounds like a good
How,
idea to me.
yeah, how big a seagull?
Well, no, I
That's
said
the point, which is more
Dave's
scary.
trying to find out if I can polymorph into a
Yeah,
dragon.
I'm pretty sure you could just be a dragon if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna be a dragon then.
What kind of
Why not be a
dragon?
dragon-sized seagull?
There's a lot of dragons.
No, I want to be a dragon.
What color
Or-
dragon would you like to be?
I
A
would like to
seagull-sized
be.
dragon.
I would like to be
Is
a.
there a black dwarf
Yes.
dragon?
No, I'll be a white.
Dragon-sized
I'll be a white
seagull.
dragon.
Ooh.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your spellcasting ability.
100 seagull-sized
I
dragon.
think. Let me ability check spellcasting.
What is
ability.
that?
Yeah. So,
So-
your spellcasting ability is what?
5.
No, your just the ability.
Wait.
Like that you use
Wait.
to cast spells. Yeah.
Oh,
I forget what it is for the.
intelligence.
The rogue
Is it
one.
intelligence? I think
I
it's.
assume. I
think
think it's just
rogues-
intelligence.
I think
Yeah, I
rogues
think it's
typically use
intelligence.
intelligence, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's intelligence.
You're basically a wizard.
Okay.
rogue.
Let me double check before we do this. Just. to-
I've done arcane checks to it before. I'm pretty sure it's intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is.
Sure. Give me an intelligence check then.
Okay. That's a 21. That's not. It's 22. I can't count. 19 plus 3.
Sure. So you pull out the scroll, and
Oh.
the kind of arcane symbols on it glow, and concentrating all of your arcane power, you are able to decipher it and read it out loud. And your form begins to change, and you kind of grow larger. Your tail becomes thicker, and your already white skin just kind of becomes scaly and hard. Your nose protrudes out of your mouth, and your teeth get longer and sharper. And your arms become wings. I'm just trying to find a. I know I've got a white dragon here somewhere.
Kill it with fire.
Can I try and yell, "This is awesome"? And I assume can't say anything because I'm now a dragon.
Yeah, everyone else just here. As a
You're gonna
large
speak to cry.
dragon appears. Where's my dragons?
And I just stand there clapping my wings together like.
Yeah, maybe that'll work. To make a white
Yes,
one.
this is a waste of the spell, but
How-
it's
wow.
fun.
I don't really. I think I'm pretty speechless at this point.
Don't give me magic things.
So yeah, you all
Mills-
watch as the form of Magpie shifts and changes, and becomes an adult white dragon. There we go. Just put that there.
How big is this? Oh, large.
Oh,
pretty
that's-
big.
Oh,
Okay.
that's hefty. Oh, that's hefty. Wow.
Okay, right.
You were quite large now.
Yeah. This is fun.
And then oh, hang
This
on.
lasts, what is it, up to an hour, is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
So if you want, here is a card telling you what dragons
Excellent.
can do.
Oh yeah, your stats. Amazing.
Get me a
so much
copy of
fun.
that. Couldn't need it.
Oh, it
Okay.
says black dragon. But I assume
Oh
it's the
yeah,
same.
sorry.
Oh wait, no. Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh yeah, no, ignore that. Hang on, let me. That was just for the
Okay.
model. I've got one somewhere. Hang on. Creature cards by type. This is
Are you
what.
an adult white dragon?
Yes.
Holy poop. You can do a lot of things.
Except they're not
Excellent.
actually an adult white dragon.
Like a lot.
Can you use its abilities
I think
Yeah.
so.
without true polymorph?
Yeah.
Hang on, let
Hang
me.
on.
I'll double check. I always get confused between polymorph and
I-
true polymorph.
I
Creatures
thought polymorph,
limited.
You have to. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I thought it had something to do with the creature rating and the target's level or something.
Oh yeah, sorry,
I'm-
yeah.
I'm not
The new
too
form
sure.
could be any beast whose challenge rating equal to or less than the target's level. So let me just check. There's definitely a dragon you can be, but it's not an adult dragon.
Okay.
Hang
It's
on.
like
Yeah,
adult
it's
white
like
dragon is a
pseudo-dragon.
challenge
That's what I was
rating.
thinking.
Can I be a
Oh,
baby? Can I be a baby
Well,
white
I-
dragon?
Yeah, there
You'd
are.
be a little
there are
pseudo-dragon.
they're better polymorph spells than polymorph, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's find a different.
Rewind.
White dragon-
Magpie's not actually a massive dragon.
White dragon wormlings? That's a medium-sized dragon
Probably,
with a challenge
probably,
rating.
probably a
of-
baby dragon. 5, I think. We're all level 5, aren't we?
You're level
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
White dragon wormlings are challenge rating 2.
Where's
Young white
gone?
dragons are challenge rating 6.
Can you get a baby?
Dragons.
Be a baby dragon.
Hang on, I'm just gonna.
You're gonna get seagull.
I forgot I'd given you a
No, I'm getting
scroll of
out.
polymorph. I was not.
I know you
prepared.
did, which is
Yeah.
why I used it. So I've got another one as well, not
Yeah.
a polymorph.
Okay, monster list. Challenge rating 5. Type. Dragon.
I wonder myself.
Dave's there like,
Don't
oh, they'll
tempt
use
me.
this to turn the bad guy into a squirrel or something. That's fine. No.
So you can, if you still wanted to be a dragon, you can be
Yeah.
a wormling that's less than 5. Or if you wanted to pick something else that's challenge rating 5, we could find something.
No, I want to be a dragon.
Uh,
I'll be a wormling. That's fine.
you still want to be white?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
So long as I can fly. Can wormlings fly? I assume so.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. We get the card. White, young white dragon. Why isn't wormling? Oh no, there it is. Okay.
How to train to be a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just find a scroll, turns out.
Okay. So yeah, you've got bite and cold breath, and you have a flying speed of 60.
Nice.
Nice.
And you're
Calls the dragon knight.
of medium size, so we'll just scale this boy down a bit. There we go.
Oh,
Small
this-
dragon.
This card wants to.
Oh, he's
This
just
card wants to
doing
disappear into the
breakdancing on top
ether.
of that statue.
Okay. Was that you, JD? Did you make it smaller? Was that
No,
you?
that was Dave.
I saw your hand hovering over it. As
Oh,
well.
I
sorry,
won't read
I
it.
had it linked to.
No, no,
I
no.
was changing the dragon. model.
It's fine. All is good.
Okay.
Hello.
So that's your action. You got any?
Cool.
You want to move or?
Yeah, hell yeah! I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly over the edge of the cliff to sort of
Wow,
above
great.
where the sound came from, and
Okay.
just sort of hover
I love
threateningly.
this. I love this. When
You read at the bottom of the
magpie
scroll,
becomes,
the spell expires after one turn.
Ah!
So do you
when
want
the
you want it
magpie
to be
becomes
over
slightly startled,
over
they
the
transform into
the
a
ascending
small
cliff
dragon.
up here?
Well, wherever it was that we heard. Is that where we heard the sounds from?
You didn't hear any sound,
Or
but you
well,
saw
yeah.
Father Bucket running in this direction.
did he run to run there? Did he run towards the sound? I mean, I suppose I don't know.
I mean, from what you know of
Yeah.
Father
Yeah.
Bucket, he probably ran towards the
Probably
sounds.
did. Okay, I guess yeah. I'm gonna fly up to that area,
Yeah.
and if it's
I
if
did
it's the
shout
ascending
danger when
cliff,
I
can
was
I just like fly up, like next to the cliff?
Yeah. You are hovering
Having a good old look.
hovering up by the cliff.
Yeah, I did shout danger as I ran over this way.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
Hey, Joe.
I assume that's all I can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Can I attempt a threatening smile as a dragon as I ascend, just in case anyone is on the cliff edge? Just
Yeah, you try and twist your strange draconic mouth into what you assume is a smile. Everyone else, you just see the dragon weirdly snarling, its lips curling away from its dangerous-looking teeth.
Beautiful.
End of your go. That brings us to Yoda.
Yes. I would still very much like to see if I can pick up the man that we're now assuming might be the captain. Like, how heavy is he?
You want to attempt to pick up the statue? Go ahead and make
Yes,
a strength check.
Yeah.
oh dear.
I rolled a 2. I'm fairly strong though. My strength is +3, so that's a 5, and also I am a what it's called, powerful build. I
Count
count
as
as
a
one
size
size larger when
larger, yeah.
determining carry, pull, push, drag, lift thing. So
Yeah. However, this is a solid stone humanoid, and you attempt to pick it up, and you can hold it for maybe a second, but then you have to put it down again. But you are able to do so without completely dropping it and potentially damaging it.
yes, okay.
I'll say that
Grand,
was
cool.
that was a bonus action to just kind of judge the weight of it.
Okay. I guess. I mean, we have no clue what's made the noise, other than it's probably bad and might try and turn us into stone. I take it I have not read anything or have any awareness of creatures that can do the turn you into stone type stuff.
You can give me a nature check or a history check if you want.
I will do a. Looking at my list, it doesn't matter. I reckon probably history.
Mm-hmm.
7 + 1 is 8.
You are not sure.
Yes, fabulous, cool. I guess I'm gonna make sure I've got my shield out.
Yep.
I have I guess an instinct, maybe from like a fairy tale or something, that not to look things in eyes. So I'm gonna be aware that I might need to hide behind my shield if a thing looks at me. And I guess can I just prepare that if something comes near me or the statue, then I'm gonna
Okay,
protect it. I don't
so
know.
are you
Oh my goodness,
deliberately
JD.
are you deliberately not looking around, or are you being prepared to defend yourself? You can't really do both.
I'm being prepared to defend myself and just having that's why I got my shield out, just with the internal thought of protect self. But yeah,
Yeah, but you can't do that without looking around for what might be attacking you. You can't avert your eyes.
Right.
I have the
Father
perfect
Bucket
tool to help out in this situation.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Do you have any buckets large enough to cover my head?
Ah,
Oh.
maybe a bucket.
What
per
do you
eye.
take me for? Come on.
Just if you when you put the things in your eyes and squint, just put a bucket in each eye. And,
Like a monocle,
Bucket
double
goggles.
monocles. Yeah, bucket goggles.
So do you want to prepare like a melee attack if something comes near you?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, please. That thing.
Okay. That's the end of your go. Xander.
I am going to stand where I am and watch Father Bucket.
Are you gonna hold your turn?
I guess so.
Right, can hold an
am I
action
allowed to
if
do
you'd
that?
like.
I don't. I guess I'm just gonna get ready to Eldritch Blast whatever comes out.
Sure. You kind of hold a hand out
But,
and
yeah.
a
Yeah.
ball of swirling energy appears in your hand and you just wait to chuck it.
What distance is that again? Let me double check the range on that because I might need to. Move
It's like, is it 80?
I thought it was 60.
Maybe
but
60.
Maybe it's. Oh, 120.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Easy. Easy.
Mystical sharpshooter.
I'm just gonna get ready.
Sure. That's the end of your turn.
Lightning, whatever comes out.
Stone.
What sort of hold and action stuff? What do I have to like say what I want to do, or can I just be like, I'm not going to do anything?
You have
but
to-
if things kick off.
You have to hold a specific action based on a specific trigger. So you can hold a melee
Yeah.
attack for if there's something to melee.
Yeah,
It needs to be relatively specific.
Where I'm stood is seemingly pretty useless if we're under the impression that something up in these rocks seems to be a threat. So
It's fine. You got a dragon now.
okay, I guess I'm. I've fixed my problem, by the way, so I can now actually see things. Which button is
Hooray!
Yeah.
Is that-
rangefinder? Is it green?
You click the
Yeah.
green circle.
Yeah, I couldn't remember that it's green or blue. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to move like 30 feet over here,
Sure.
like there. And just, yeah, can I. I don't know. What if you ready something and don't use it? Like if I ready a spell, for instance,
Yeah,
and
if
don't
you
use it, is
if
that
you don't
spell
use
slot
it,
still used?
it's gone.
Right,
However,
well, that
if it
sucks.
if you're holding a spell and it gets to just before your next turn, I will allow you to release it if the specific criteria hasn't been reached, and there is something
Right.
you'd like to throw your spell at. Also, when you're holding a spell, if you take any damage, you have to take a concentration check to see if you can still hold the spell.
Can I just ready? Can I? So I've moved. Can I ready
Yeah.
like a dodge?
I mean, you can
Just
take
so
you
that-
can take the dodge action anyway. You take it now, and then it lasts to your next
Oh,
turn.
okay. Yeah, then I'm just going to do that. I'm going to take a dodge action,
Sure.
and
Is there a dodge thing on here? No, we'll just remember that you're dodging. That's
right.
fine.
So
Okay, that brings us to this turn. Father Bucket, you watch as a flurry of movement within the crack, and a large, spiny lizard creature comes crawling out at rapid pace towards you.
Row.
Oh, he wiggles.
He does
Embrace.
wiggle.
Looks like
He's very
Where's
cute.
Basil's?
Hello,
Ooh.
wiggly lizard.
And a
Basilisk.
second appears. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to like turn the names off so that you can see what it is.
Oh,
when you- that's
everything
alright.
I tooltip over. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. But that's fine.
Modular Rock 01.
Away.
This one comes crawling out here. I think that's the.
I mean, we all knew it was going to be Basilisk.
I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna have some
I
surprises.
couldn't remember what they were called. I know there's things that do bad things.
Yeah,
but
yeah. The things that
that
do
was
bad
a
things. That's
very-
what they're called.
Yeah, there's lots
Oh,
of things
actually.
that do bad things.
They are slower than I thought, so he can only get there.
Ooh.
Yay!
It looks like angry Toothless.
Yeah. Even though Toothless is a dragon and Magpie's
Ooh,
the dragon.
I like them.
No,
But
that doesn't count.
Wow.
this one is going to make a bite attack at Father Bucket.
Wow.
Kind of
Oh, I
large,
like them.
slashing jaws come crawling out.
Bring it on.
That is a 21 to hit.
Oof.
Oof, oh dear.
21.
Yeah.
Call it thing.
That does just hit.
Oh, is your shield of
Oh,
faith
oh
take him
no.
to 20?
Yeah.
Ah,
Wow.
unlucky.
The bucket is strong,
Oh, you
but not
take
strong enough.
10 points of piercing damage,
Ouch.
Ow.
plus 7 points of poison damage.
Okay. I was
Um,
going to say, do we not get to use the readied actions before they attack, do?
I have resistance to poison damage. So I
Then
will
you
take
take
As well.
3 points of poison
3?
damage.
Do I
Yeah,
get to
you can
Eldritch
release your
Blast as
Eldritch
soon as
Blast now.
it's- Yeah, I would like to Eldritch Blast the one that's just
Go
bit
for
to the
it.
bucket. So I make just make an attack roll, right?
Would that
Yeah.
happen before it hit me in case it dies?
I don't know.
Yes, technically, but
theory.
it's not going to
Okay,
die
sure.
from one Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Attack. Oh, I should remember how to do this. Ranged spell
Ranged
attack
spell
uses
attack
your
with you-
spell spell attack bonus, right?
Yeah.
So I got a 17 overall.
That will hit.
Does it hit?
Roll your
a
damage.
D10 and I add my charisma bonus.
Yes.
So I rolled a 4 plus a charisma bonus of 5. So
9
Nine.
points of force damage.
yeah.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Arian.
It's fine. These aren't Arian.
That's a good point. Magpie was wearing the change appearance hat. Is the dragon now wearing the change appearance hat?
Magpie's equipment has been
Oh, yeah.
absorbed into the polymorph spell and is now part of the dragon.
So technically, yes, but only technically.
I mean,
Dragon with a hat.
Basically, when you polymorph, you can decide whether your equipment drops to the floor, whether it gets absorbed, or, if
Yeah.
possible,
Yes.
is worn. But I don't think
Yeah,
the dragon would be able to wear the hat
Aw.
of disguise.
My druid
Damn
likes
it.
to keep the pink glasses that they wear on their animal when they
Oh,
chase, usually,
excellent.
so-
That's great.
But that is the end of the big spiny lizard's turn. Which brings us to Father Bucket. Father Bucket,
Yes.
this creature is right up in your face, and its
Bucket face.
large lizard-like eyes are staring into you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, but I will give you advantage because you're wearing the bucket, and it's
Do I have to be able to see it for that to be the case?
it's basically unless you're actually blind, which you're not, then it can force you
Well, I
to
can't
make.
see, but I have blind sight.
No, the bucket doesn't completely obscure your vision. You get disadvantage on perception with sight. You don't get no perception with sight.
It can poke its wee lizard head like up the bucket.
Underneath.
Yeah. So basically,
Yeah.
I'm giving you advantage because of the bucket. You're not completely
Oh,
blind.
okay. Constitution.
Yes.
14.
14. You feel something strange ripple over your body, but you shrug it off with holy endurance. And,
You have
Laugh
no
in the
effect
face
on me.
of the lizard. What are you doing for your turn?
I'm going to give it some. How close is the wall behind us?
It's this with this being up in your face. It's like 5 feet between you and the cliff edge. The cliff
Ooh.
continuing up.
All right. Well, I'm definitely gonna prep Thunderous Smite.
Sure.
See if I can send it
So you
flying
can hit
back
the
into the
wall.
wall. Yeah, because that sends it back
Of
10
course.
feet if I hit. So
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
it's gonna get some extra wall action going on.
Yeah.
Here we go. Eat this. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Oh!
Hey-oh.
Look at that.
One punch dwarf.
Nice.
Come on, focus. Show me the 20. Show me the
It doesn't
20.
want to. It refuses.
It's there.
Yay.
Can't see it very well, but it's there.
Is
There
there
we go.
something in your die? What is in your die?
It's a
No,
duck.
Please tell me it's a
Duck.
Remember the
bucket.
ducks from the Secret Santa?
Oh yes.
My duck dice.
Amazing.
Duck
You
dice.
can see it better that way.
Yes. I
Oh,
have,
you can't. I'll do it later.
I also have a kraken.
Yeah. So that's a 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll your hammer damage and your thunderous damage and double it all and then
Yes.
add your bonuses.
Yes. That's 9. So doubled.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18.
Actually, no, I don't add my proficiency twice, do I?
No. So it's roll the dice, double the dice, then add your other stuff.
Sure. So that's 8 plus 5 then. So it was 4.
13. And then
13.
your 2d6 thunder damage and double that as well.
Yes.
Oh, mama.
8.
Lovely.
And then doubled.
Oh, 8 doubled.
If that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 5 and a 3.
Yeah, it's all part of your melee
Yeah.
attack. So
Perfect.
that crits as well.
I'll take it.
And then what's the check to see if it's pushed? Strength saving throw. What's your DC?
Spellcast and save DC is 14.
That is 22.
Oh,
Nice.
It's kind of
Oh, mama.
thick claws kind of dig into the stone, and as this wave of thunderous energy passes over out of your hammer, but you still get a decent smack right up in its face.
all right. I'm gonna attack it again then, because I've got extra attack
Oh yeah.
now.
Nice.
It's
Your
at that
nice.
point.
second
Ding, ding.
attack.
So second attack.
Scary.
Less
Zoinked by
good,
the paladin. Oof.
but it's oh, that's the wrong character. 18 overall. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hooray!
Roll your hammer.
So it's just a regular
Yep.
whack attack. Where's my 8 gone?
Whack
Where does it put you?
Hmm.
Ooh. 8. Another 8.
Another 8. Lovely. Yeah, this kind of this.
Bang, bang.
You smack it once on the
Wow.
right side of its face, and then back on the other side, and a few of its kind of spines from the kind of the ridge behind its head go scattering across the floor. Its jaw almost seems slightly dislocated on one side. It did not like being hit in the face with a hammer. Any movement at all?
Strange that.
No, I'm pretty chill
Sure.
in its face.
The basilisk might disagree.
Just two
Nice.
bros hanging.
So
Looking
let me
at
just
each other.
check. Douglas.
Yeah, but
Uh,
how far into detecting magic was I
Uh,
before?
not long enough.
Okay.
If you want to
Sure.
take like 3 rounds to finish it, I'll let you.
Okay.
But at the beginning of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure thing.
As you've just watched Father Bucket beat into this, but there's still its large eyes.
Yeah. Also, I don't know whether I'm kind of thinking like this can wait. There are maybe dropping the detect magic ritual and getting into the scrap instead. So yeah, I shall make that save. It's Constitution save,
Yep.
is it? Raw dodger. There's a 16 plus 6, so 22.
Sure. You start to feel your legs feeling heavy, and you kind of go stiff, but you kind of clench your fists and kind of shrug it off. What would you like to do?
I think I am going to. I assume, having seen Bucket's lightning zoink towards the
Lightning zoink. I like that.
the basilisk,
Yep.
I think I shall. I think I shall also join in the lightning zoinkage and go for
Well, his
the
was a
lightning
thunder
launcher.
zoink. You
It
can
wa-
add
oh,
the
yeah, it was a
lightning.
thunder zoink.
It was loud.
I did an eldritch lightning zoink.
Oh, look at that!
I mean,
Lightning
Eldritch
zoink.
Blast isn't really
It's all
lightning.
round.
It's a ball of force.
Shut up, Dave. You know, I
It's not
want to be
like-
like a tiny Emperor Palpatine.
Like, sounds a bit like Thistro Dar. Dragon's Inn.
Yeah.
Amazing,
No, that would be me.
Yeah.
amazing.
So
Right,
go
I
ahead
guess
and
I'll,
make
yeah,
lightning attack.
yeah. Have a give it about. Oh dear, that is a That's a 9 plus 6, so that's 15.
Well, that just hit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Can
Oh, yeah.
thread the needle in between Father Bucket and this statue. And zap of lightning fires out.
Well then, Scaly Boy!
Bizarre.
And then, so I'm going to do my d6, and then do my once per turn additional d6.
Sure.
So I maxed out the first one. That's a 6
Nice.
on the first d6. And that's a 2 on the second one, so 8 total.
Yeah, you
Yep.
fire lightning out of your charged gauntlet, and it hits the basilisk square in the chest, and a kind of ripple of lightning goes along its flesh. It starts twitching violently, and then collapses, slightly smoking on the floor, not moving.
Nice.
Hooray.
And
He
then
got 2 shot.
I was,
That's amazing.
I mean, there was
I was gonna use
technically 4
Yeah.
attacks.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess, yeah, because Xander
Yeah.
did and Bucket did too. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was gonna use my extra attack, but I don't know if that second one is in my line of sight.
It's in your line of
With the
sight
large
if it's in your
elephant.
range.
In the way.
Yulner is considerably larger.
65 feet.
Yeah, normal range of 90 feet. So-
Yeah, you can make your
Yeah.
second attack on that one if you'd like.
All right,
Bizarre.
do you believe I will?
I
Time
do
to get
believe
zoinked,
I
but-
will.
Oh dear, or not. That's
Oh.
9 total.
No.
You electrocute a rock, which doesn't seem phased by it.
Ah! Take that! You're looking at me funny.
This rock is like, ow, my feelings.
That's all you get. Right, I think I'll use my movement to come stand over by this little rock
Sure.
by here, and that shall be it for my turn.
Lovely. Which brings us to the top of the round. Dragon,
Yay!
what are you doing?
Rar! Well, I see the first basilisk is down, and in my
Yeah.
little dragon brain, I'm thinking, oh, maybe this was overkill.
Little dragon
So-
brain.
I turn and fly towards the other one. I can't move myself, but yeah, I go and fly
Yeah.
over towards the other basilisk.
Yeah, your
How much movement do you?
intelligence is now 5, which gives you a -3. So, as a dragon, you are not the smartest.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I thought polymorph you retained your own.
No.
brain.
You do
Oh
with
no, it's the other way around. No.
true polymorph, I
You
think.
do.
Not
yeah.
just normal
Oh,
polymorph, I don't think.
okay.
I'm really stupid now.
Wait,
So-
does that
so-
mean you're now chaotic evil and possibly won't know us as friendly?
Yeah.
Don't know if that's quite how it
Oh
works.
dear.
No, it won't. It's not that bad.
Okay.
I eat
so-
everyone.
well, you get like the ability stats, but I don't think it
I mean-
changes your alignment.
It,
I don't
polymorph
think-
literally says it retains its alignment and personality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you'll just become a more stupid
yeah,
version.
You're
you're-
still magpie, just
I mean-
with the brain capacity of a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this dragon.
But dragons
Yeah.
definitely know how to attack an enemy, so
Yeah. It's kind of their whole
Determine friend
purpose.
from foe.
so yeah, flying speed of 60 feet.
60.
If you want to bite it, that will get you right there, or you do have your breath, don't forget.
Yep.
You can also swim and burrow, so that's cool.
Yeah.
So hang on, what do I do?
Lock it. There you go.
Not metagaming, I'm not the dragon.
Sorry.
Wow.
I'm gonna try cold breath because it's like, well, dragons breathe fire or ice or stuff, and now I'm a dragon,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna do that because it sounds fun.
Do you want to stay like out of melee range of the basilisk and just kind of breathe down on it?
Yeah, just
Sure.
I hope you end up getting turned to stone as a dragon.
what, just falling straight out of
Yeah,
the sky.
and then we. Have
Oh
to
yeah,
take
no,
it
actually,
as a-
you
Oh
did.
no!
Oh no,
Andy,
no,
why?
you were no, you started further away. You're fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
So, cold breath, DC 12 Constitution check. So if you want to roll 5d8,
Oh my goodness me.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Let me find my D8 first.
Overkill.
Well, where's the other one gone? Where's my D8? That's my D8. No, that's not my D8. Where's the other D8 gone? Oh, there it is.
it does make his save, so we'll take half.
How many? 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. 35.
35
Amazing.
reduced to 17? Yeah.
Yeah.
17 points of cold damage.
Are they cold resistant? I'm guessing.
I hope not.
They don't
That would
appear
be
to
so
be.
funny.
It kind of
Yes.
lets out
No,
a
they're not cold.
screech.
In magpie brain inside the dragon's like,
Oh,
oh,
'cause
I
it
thought dragons
succeeded.
breathed fire. Why is this
So,
one breathing
yeah.
ice? Interesting.
Yeah, you are surprised by the ice. You were just kind of screaming as kind of trying to projectile vomit, basically, as it seems to understand to your lizard brain.
Is it
Don't-
like vomiting toothpaste?
Yeah.
Basically.
Minty freshness.
Dragons don't have any
everything
bonus
smells-
actions, so
Colgate.
that's that. Yona. That's, I think you're okay. You're quite a way away. Sure. What would you like to do?
Oh, you're muted.
Hello, Buzz. Hello.
Yeah, sorry, I was burping, so I'm muted. So just, you know.
Fair.
There.
You would have gotten away with it,
Yeah.
but then you told everyone.
Yeah. It's better than just being like, yeah, I didn't feel like talking anymore, so I just turned you off. There was a reason. Yeah, I was gonna stab this dude, but this dude dead now.
Yeah, he did.
So I guess I think I'm because again, I'm like in my head, I know that turning to face it and stuff is probably bad because then it might look at me. But and I guess yeah, if I'm going with the fact that Yulna has read about like don't look in the eyes of bad
Well, no, you did a
things,
history check and you
don't
hadn't.
stone.
You hadn't
I
read
didn't
that.
know that. Oh, oh.
If you want, if you can make a
Lol.
straight intelligence check for me.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm not good at that. Oh, I rolled okay then. I rolled a 16 and my intelligence is +1, so that is a 17.
Sure, I'll let you surmise that you've already worked out that something has turned these people into stone. And
Yes.
then you've been attacked, so there's definitely a possibility that these are the things doing it. So if you would
Yes.
like to avert your eyes, then you
Yes. Yes, because I think if I was close enough to use my sword, I could probably do that kind of with not looking so good, but given that I'm bad at throwing daggers anyway, I'm not sure I particularly want to throw daggers whilst not looking, because that seems a little slapdash. I'm not sure I can actually do anything useful. Sorry, team, I'm a bit rubbish.
If you want, you can just kind of
Yes.
move in the direction that you've heard. I mean, you just heard a dragon breathe an inordinate amount of ice.
Ice, yeah.
You could walk that direction whilst not looking if you'd like. Just swinging your sword wildly in front of you.
Sounds legit.
Yeah, I mean,
Whoops.
sure, okay, maybe. I don't know, I feel like this is a bad idea.
God.
But also,
Oh, Andy, stop moving the
I'm sorry,
scenery.
yeah, it's only touched a rock. I'm sorry.
also
Things are
yeah,
made of-
okay, sure. My intelligence is 12. I guess that might seem like a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna try that then. I'm gonna put my shield like over my face and my
Yep.
sword round it and be like
Kind of like a Greek hoplite, so the enemy
Yeah.
can just see sword
yes.
and shield just kind of
Yeah.
poking over the top of it.
'Cause I mean, the dragon is 60 feet away, so I could use my dash and just dash, slashing wildly. Does that seem like a bad idea? I think that sounds like a fun idea. Sure, I'm gonna do that then.
Sure. So you move up to the. Why have you gone to the sky? Stop going to the sky.
Ooh.
You run up and, whilst holding your shield over your face into the vague area where you think the basilisk might be,
Yep.
make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Cool. I rolled an 18 and a 5! And my rapier is +6, so 5 + 6 is 11.
You just kind of, with your shield up in your face, you're swinging wildly. You think you might have hit it, but then it sounded like a rock, and you're not quite sure if you did any damage to anything, because you're still holding it over your face.
But my shield is also like having a lovely time.
Oh yeah, no,
covering my
your
face,
the
though.
face on the front of your shield is also kind of closing its eyes and
Yeah.
making a face.
Oh, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. I love my shield.
That is the end of your turn,
Yes.
Xander.
I reckon I can hit this from over here.
Yeah,
I reckon I can
120
hit that
feet. That
basilisk
looks
from
about
over here.
right. 100, yeah.
100.
Easy.
Bam.
Nice.
Right, I'm just going to stand back here and use my
Sniper
force
blast.
ball or something. I don't know.
Eldritch Snipe.
Yeah.
Eldritch ball blast. Whatever you think
Get
it
out a
is,
little
Dave.
scope.
It's definitely
Put it on
lightning
your
from my
sword.
fingers.
Yeah.
Tactical carrot. Yeah.
You have a scope mounted on your arm, and you just kind of
Eldritch
look
laser
down
dot
it.
just appears.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
Like a laser dot shaped like a carrot.
Just a little.
Just a
carrot
little
laser
tiny little
gun.
laser carrot. Yeah.
Okay, great. Cool. I'm gonna Eldritch blast it from over here. I'm rolling a d20. Here I go. I rolled a natural 20. That's
Hooray!
exciting.
Nice.
your time is so far that you've
Huzzah.
already just like packed up and walked away, just facing away from the basilisk as it explodes.
Cool,
Shades.
cool halflings
I
don't
think
look
this might be the
explosions.
first
Puts his foot
critical
up.
hit I've done for a long time.
Wow.
So remind me what happens. Do I
roll.
roll 2d10 or do I roll 1d10 and double it?
You
Everyone
are
freaks
welcome
out.
to do either.
Oh. I need to decide before I roll the d10? Question mark.
Yes.
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 So it's like you roll. If you roll 2 dice, you're more likely to get an average, kind of in the
Yes.
middle number. If you roll
Do
1
I
and
add
double it,
my-
you might get high. You
Do
might
I
get low.
add my charisma bonus before the
After.
doubling or after?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, let's roll 2. I'll roll 2d10.
Sure.
So I rolled an 8 and I rolled a 3. So that's 11,
Mhm.
and then plus my charisma bonus
True.
only once. Is that correct?
Yes.
Which is 5. So
16.
Yeah. Bam.
Nice. Your swirling ball of energy just kind of, it almost arcs over the top of everyone else on the battlefield and just slams down
Yes.
into the spiny lizard.
I have a game mechanics question.
Yeah.
Because I picked Thirsting Blade, which gives me 2 attacks on my turn, but is that only with melee weapons?
Yeah, that's
'Cause
when
it's
you
called
take-
Thirsting Blade.
That's when you get like basically an attack action. You make two strikes or like 2 ranged attacks if you want. But
Okay.
Eldritch
But I
Blast
can't use
is a
that for
separate
casting
thing.
cantrips
No.
and stuff. Yeah, sure. Okay, got it. That I think I'm going to stay still and not do anything else.
Sure.
Take that.
End of your turn. Stone. Just do a quick
Um,
measure. You're okay. What would you like to do?
I'm okay.
You're okay.
From being turned into stone.
Sick. Great. Well, I.
Surely that wouldn't have any effect on you because you are already stone.
It's just a name.
Oh, I'd love it if Stone got petrified. That would be perfect.
That would be hilarious. Oh, stone got turned into stone. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, where's the
They
dog?
died
Maybe the
of it.
dog's looking at the basilisk. Maybe I can turn the dog to stone.
No.
Yeah, Pebble is.
Okay, I
No.
will you.
Turn Pebble.
See, I
to
told you
Pebbles.
Dave's the enemy.
No, Dave is the enemy of dogs.
The dog
But we
was
don't
following.
Wow.
Mention the dog.
The dog was following Magpie,
Mhm.
and
was.
then
No,
she turned into a
trying to
dragon.
scramble.
Oh yeah, that
So-
dog's probably very confused.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
I'm gonna say the dog is hiding probably very far away since that
Probably
moment.
freaked right out at the sight of.
Yeah.
That's my. Oh.
Dogs don't
Pebbles
What's
gonna
understand
be
magic.
afraid of Magpie now forever. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
see
gonna say
the
Pebbles
tiefling
gonna hate
horns.
me now forever.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And like.
Oh no.
It's been an up and down relationship with the dog. Stone, what would you like to do?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna like whip a sacred. Actually, I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna hold here. I'm gonna whip a sacred flame at this thing.
Sure. Is that Dex saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
That is a 2 minus 1.
So it hits.
I think so.
Right. So.
Wow.
Nice.
1d8. I should probably roll the right dice for that, really. Alright, d8. Let's see what you've got. Oh, it's 6.
Nice.
6 radiant damage on the big lizard.
Lovely. This kind of bright shining flame appears out of nowhere and licks the edges of the spiny lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Lizard licks.
Yes.
No. I'm just gonna hold my ground here, I guess. Maybe take some sort of defensive pose if I might, but I don't know that that's really an action I can declare.
Not after using your action.
No.
So,
Okay.
no. End of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as a third basilisk appears from the same place as the first.
Yeah.
More
Oh no.
Crawls out,
Bring it
rushes over the body of its fallen comrade to the closest creature, which is Father Bucket again.
Hey.
Bring it
I'm
on.
enjoying that they are
Oh.
coloured the same as their bases.
Oh yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit.
They're
Yeah.
like traffic light basilisks.
Yeah.
This one says go.
Yeah.
Okay,
stop.
that is
No, really,
a
you have to stop forever.
that is a 12 to hit.
Nada.
It kind of bites out at you and just kind of gets a mouthful of hammer as you kind of hold it up and push it away. That's its turn.
Back you.
This one is going to bite Yona.
Oh no, not me. And being bitten, that is bad.
17.
My armor is maybe the same as that thing. Yes, it is 17. I have
Then
my
it
shield.
hits.
No.
You take.
Many damage, probably.
Ooh. So that was double sixes on some d6.
Oh.
So
ooh.
that's
Oh.
15 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 7 points of poison damage.
Yeah.
You feel its fangs sink into your flesh, and then the kind of where you're touching the kind of bile of its mouth, it kind of seeps in, and you feel your veins pulse with this disgusting ichor.
Chomp.
Someone got a tiny dog.
Delicious.
Yeah, I think it's JD.
That's next
It's
door.
next door,
Stone.
yeah.
Wow.
Nice. Okay, that's
Pebble.
the end of their turn. Father Bucket, you got another one in your face.
Yeah, I just finished with the other one, and now like, oh, more friends. Let's keep swagging, keep swagging. So I'm gonna see if I can project this one back into the wall as well, because that was fun.
Another first level Thunderous Smite.
Bring it on. Right. How about the foul beast? Well, it's not a crit on the first one. That's a 19.
That'll hit.
Perfect. So D8 damage first. That's 7.
Oh,
plus
sorry,
5.
At the beginning of your turn, are you averting your eyes or not?
I mean, does averting in my eyes affect blind sight?
No, it wouldn't. So you can avert your eyes and not take disadvantage for your attacks.
Blammo.
So you
Happy
just
days.
you pull the bucket down slightly further, so you really can't see the basilisk. But since it's so close, it does not matter.
Perfect.
You were made to
so
fight
that's-
basilisks.
This is my purpose.
This is why they're all here,
Aw.
hunting you
Yeah.
down.
I really am the chosen of the bucket. So that's hammer damage of 12 plus thunderous smite damage of 2, 3, 5.
17.
17 total. And make your strength save if you can.
Strength save.
Basilisk.
19.
Damn.
They're pretty strong.
It's really loud though.
Yeah.
Bang!
Let me just. No, okay.
Right. Hammer's coming up the other side.
Go for it.
Ooh. Less good. But that is plus 8 to 9. 17.
That'll hit. More hammer.
Oh, hammer time. I'm not going to blow any more spell slots for now. 10.
10 points of hammer damage. Nice.
Oh, I can't get that.
Again,
Just
instead
I'm
of
just windmilling at this point. I'm just doing this.
yeah,
More basilisks
instead
keep
of
coming.
left to right, this one you're hitting up and down. You smack your hammer on the top of its head and then bring it an uppercut into its jaw. It seems
It's one of those
unhappy.
cartoon things with the face.
Yeah. Staying where you are.
Yeah. I'll look menacing. I'll go. "Urgh."
Sure.
Oh.
Nice.
Douglas,
Yeah, bud.
you are now aware that these are definitely the things causing some kind of petrification since you felt it before. Would you like to avert your eyes?
No, I don't think I will.
Nope.
Also, would it be fair to say that would I have known, now that I've had a good look at them and felt what they can do, that I know what they are from my time in the Underdark?
Give me a nature check.
Sure. That is an all right nature check, actually. That's 19 total.
Yes, you in fact have an uncle who was once almost turned to stone by very similar creature. Yeah, your uncle was a
Amazing.
basilisk.
Explains a
And your
lot.
auntie smelled of elderberries.
Yay. Nice.
Amazing.
Good breeze. Got to keep it in D&D.
Amazing. So I
Yes.
guess can I yell out like basilisks? Don't look them in the eyes.
Sure.
And I guess
However, you are
doing
not
that,
averting your eyes.
I was going to say, saying that, I will stare it straight in the eyes.
Okay. Give me a Constitution save.
As I say, not as I do. That was not a good Welsh accent, and my apologies. I'm not good at it.
That is a 17 plus 6, so
Bam.
23.
Hey, nice.
Again,
Nice.
you feel it creeping into stiffening up your muscles, but you are absolutely fine.
I know your tricks, scaly boy, and I'm gonna do my lightning launcher.
Lightning. At the closer one or the further one?
The JD looking one.
Sure.
Yeah, the green one.
The JD looking
It
one.
looks like
Well,
JD.
JD. As in the one JD
Basilisk
is
with
looking
JD's
at.
face, and I'm
Yeah.
terrified.
Yeah.
6 plus 6. So, 4 plus 6, sorry. That's a 10 total
Yeah.
to hit.
You, again, lightning a rock, which seems uninterested in your sparking energy.
Amazing. Second,
Go
my extra
again.
attack. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, please. Ah, that's a 4
Oh
again.
no. Wow.
Twice in a row. That's a 1 in 400 chance, I think. Amazing.
I mean, staring it
So, yeah.
down in the eyes, you feel
Yeah,
your
I'm just
arms
looking at it.
stiffen for a moment, and as you're aiming at it, you release your electrical energy. It just flies straight over its head.
I'm gonna get you, I swear it, I will. On my father and my uncle, I will get you, man.
Full monologue.
I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna have a full anime monologue in Welsh at this basilisk.
Are you staying where you are?
In Welsh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Top of the round, Dragon Pie.
The basilisk says, "No man can kill me," and Douglas takes off his helmet and goes, "I am no."
Yeah.
It's funny. This
Long, luscious hair. Yeah.
this dead
Dragon
one
Pie.
looks like it's trying to
Yes.
push its token
Give me
out.
a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Oh, unless you would like to avert your eyes as a dragon.
I
You,
mean-
hang on. I need to check as a dragon. I think you can understand common.
You just can't speak it, right?
Yeah.
Dragon pile.
But you keep your personality, so I'd say it's part of your personality to understand common, I guess. It's a vague
I mean,
point
Yeah.
in polymorph. I'll say you could you understood, Douglas.
Oh, okay. Oh. No, I'm not going to avert my
No,
eyes.
as
I'm just gonna. Go
As a
in for bite.
dragon, you feel full of rage and hunting instinct.
Hell yeah.
So make a Constitution
far too
saving
much fun.
throw using the
Yes, anyone
dragon's
below you.
Constitution, which is +2.
Oh yeah, what's the dragons? Okie dokie. Oh, that's. I think better than
Oh
mine.
no, +4 on a saving
that's-
throw actually.
That's way better than mine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dragons are strong.
That oh nice.
Even little dragons.
That's an 18, so that's 2022.
Yeah, you're fine. You just shrug off
Yes.
any stiffness creeping
Bastard.
into your
It's a
wings.
stone.
Yeah.
If you
I
wanna
assume
roll a
I assume I
d6
can't do
for
another
me.
cold breath. But
Roll a
Has anyone got a
d6.
mirror?
yep.
No.
I think I might actually.
Is the bucket
Five.
shiny enough?
Genuinely.
to class as a
Isn't,
mirror?
isn't Douglas the shiniest of us?
5.
I have a mirror in my burglar's pack. I'm sure.
Rolling a 5 gets you your breath back. So if you would like to make another breath
Ooh.
attack,
Hell yeah!
go for
I'm
it.
gonna do that.
It's a cone, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
15-foot cone.
Would you like to try and avoid Yulna in the cone?
I mean,
You do
I
still
feel like
recognise
enough
her as a
smart
friend.
as dragon to.
I guess I'm gonna sort of try and like crane my neck around a little bit to try and get her out of it, but I mean I'm not used to being a dragon, so I can't imagine my motor skills are particularly precise. So I'm gonna try. Not sure how successful I'm gonna be.
Okay, well, I mean, I was just going to let you do it, but since you phrased it like that,
No, sorry. I mean,
do you
flavor.
want to make a dex check to see if you can
Yeah.
maneuver? Okay.
Oh, hang on. What's the dragon's dex? That's gonna be amusing.
+2, I think.
No, plus
No,
0.
+0, okay.
Cool. I was like, oh, I've got really high dex. No, I don't. I'm a dragon. Oh, an 18 again.
Yeah, you're fine.
Good.
Okay,
Yes, all good numbers.
what is it? Con save. That is 18 plus 2. So that's 20.
okay.
So half damage of your 5d8.
5d8. My goodness, I'm glad you managed to be dexterous.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, yeah. That would have been bad, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
You kill your friend. Anyway.
Yeah.
I love it when you get role-playing
Be the first
decisions that are just not sensible at all for combat, but they're just fun anyway. It's perfect.
Does that,
20 plus- Oh, yeah. I mean,
does that cause
Sensible.
inspiration to happen?
that's
Is that
25.
a feature?
Inspiring that you didn't hit a friend with an ice
I
blast.
thought, yeah, I thought you got inspiration if you do something like RP character-wise that would
I
be
can
detrimental
choose
to your
to do
party.
that.
It's up
It's-
to Dave. JD.
I think
I'm
I thought
a
that was
dra-
like the official.
it
I'm a-
sa-
yeah, but I'm a
it says
dragon.
your
But,
DM
yeah,
can
sure.
choose to decide for
Yeah,
good
there's no-
roleplay.
There's no like yeah.
Yeah.
25.
Let's try.
25. So
That's what I remember.
the ice blasts around the basilisk, and its back, legs, and tail become almost entirely encased in ice, which cracks a little bit as it moved, but it does look very hurt by its.
Ooh,
Magpie
your
Magpie
attack.
tries to say tries to like in a funny quip tries to say, "Ha! Now you see what it's like," but of course she can't because she's a dragon.
Everyone else just.
You see the dragon's face sort of look a little bit somewhat annoyed at the fact that it can't deliver crippling quips.
Yuna, you
you-
look up
can
and
you
the
use the-
dragon is making weird faces that you cannot understand at all.
I take it you can't use that talkie in people's heads thing because you're dragon.
I don't think. No, I can't use any
No,
of
you
my
don't have your
abilities.
abilities, do you? Know?
You don't even have hands.
No. I mean, even then.
Of course, your
'Cause
flappings are
Like with
your
message, I
arms.
have to have a little bit of copper wire.
Oh,
It's a-
wings. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Flappy things.
Also, you just hear the
Flappings,
dragon
yeah.
whispering anyway, because it's not in Magpie's voice.
Would
Yeah.
In your head.
Dragon,
Yeah.
would you like to move?
No, I'm very happy just
Okay.
hovering here.
Yuna, I assume you're still holding your shield over your face.
I am indeed very much
Okay.
still holding my shield over my face, which is
Who needs a
possibly how it
bucket?
got such a good bite of my arm in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, you, after being bitten and then a large cold wind flowing very close to like the end of your trunk as it passed by, you've got a fairly good idea where to attack.
Yes.
But you are still covering your eyes.
Yes. I would like to try and do a big stab, but first, and I'm not quite sure how this is going to work because I presume, given that my eyes are covered, I have disadvantage. But because I'm not going to move, I would like to do a steady aim, and a steady aim will give me an advantage on my attack, which I would like to do a sneak attack because I can do a sneak attack for extra damage if I have advantage. But if I have disadvantage, I don't know how that works.
Okay,
I just roll one
so
dice still.
I will say your steady aim is standing behind your shield and just trying to
Yeah.
concentrate on where you think the basilisk is, which
Okay.
that gives you advantage to cancel out the disadvantage of not looking
Okay.
at it. However, I believe as a swashbuckler, you get
Yes.
sneak attack if you are the only creature within melee range of an enemy. There is a
I
thing.
believe there was something like that last time, yeah.
Yeah, there
I
is a
can't
thing
remember
like that.
what it's called, but there you have an
I
ability.
don't either, but yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah. So
Cool.
make a straight attack, no advantage, no disadvantage, and if it hits, you will get sneak attack.
Okay. Which dice should we roll? This feels like an important roll. Which dice? Let's just go with my rainbow one again.
Oh, it's a part of Rakish Audacity.
Rakish
It's the-
audacity.
it's
There it is.
Yeah, it's the second part of that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to put like a dotted line in that or something so I don't keep.
Yeah, I don't think it
missing
applies very often because you're often all just attacking
Yeah,
the same
Yeah.
things.
Bundle onto the creature and
yeah. I rolled an 18, and my stabby rapier is a +6, so that's 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yay. So that means I can use sneak attack, which is 3d6s,
Yeah.
as well as a 1d8. So I'm doing a 1d8 and 3d6. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Cool, okay. You're I like picking dice, it's fun. Cool, okay. We've got a 4, a 5, a 5, and a 2. Are you a 2? You're a 2. Okay. 14, 16. 16 stabbages.
You reach out from behind your shield and poke your rapier out, and you feel some resistance. And then you kind of concentrate again, and you don't hear anything. And you look round the edge of your shield, and your rapier is skewered perfectly into one of the basilisk's eyes, and it's just kind of
Ooh,
half
lovely.
frozen,
Wow.
unmoving
Flat.
on the end, like a kebab.
A popsicle.
So
If
that's
it's
kebab.
frozen,
Oh,
it's
yeah, yeah,
kind
sure.
of like a basilisk ice lolly.
Yeah. I'll say it had 1 hit point before your attack, so your
Oh, wow.
sneak attack.
I'm still gonna feel good about my damage.
Yeah, I still
because
like-
I'm
Oh, yeah.
not used
I
to
still
doing
like to do
damage,
damage,
so I'm
yeah.
like, yay!
Amazing. Amazing.
Wonderful.
Okay. Would you like to move now that you're not being harried?
I would quite like to be somewhere near someone that might be kind enough to like make me not hurt anymore. So I'm gonna go over here.
Sure. You just run towards Stone, going, Stone, ow, ow.
I'd be like, ow, where am I? Am I
You
in
went
the
so
sky?
far in the
Okay,
sky then.
Well, yeah, you just took off. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you can fly too.
yeah. I'm just gonna be pointing at my like poisony dripping bite and be like,
I
ow.
don't know why Yulna generates so much lift. Is it the ears? You just
I
like,
think I think I fixed it now.
Dumbo.
So it should be okay.
yeah, you just.
The thing is, if I grab the base, it usually doesn't. I thought I'd got the right bit, but obviously I did not.
No, it's because
You
there's
grab the
2
green bit.
items with auto raise on, so we just need to turn it off, and it's fine.
Ah.
Cool. End of your turn, Xander.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did last turn.
Eldritch
It's
Blast.
a different battle.
Zip
I'm
is
gonna
out.
stand over here. I'm gonna be a immobile Eldritch Blast
Yeah,
turret.
yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
And you get an Eldritch Blast. And you get an Eldritch.
Everyone gets an Eldritch Blast.
Just like in the corner over there, just like screaming. I rolled a 10 plus 7. 8, 18.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
Woo.
I roll the d10, I do the damage. I rolled a 5 plus 5, 10.
10 points of force damage. It slams into the wriggling, spiny hide.
Boom.
Any movement, or you're staying immobile turret?
Stand still. Yeah.
Turret mode. Stone.
Are
you averting your eyes?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna turn to face Yulna instead.
Sure.
and
Okay.
Drop a cure wounds,
Yeah.
Go for it.
which doesn't do a lot, but should help a little bit. So touch instantaneous, 1 action, 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is 4, I believe. So let's see how bad this goes. Oh, it's an 8, so you get 12.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Nice.
Have 12 hit points back.
Thank you. I am
You
much more
are-
healthy than I was now.
You are welcome.
Yay! Oh, I've not been changing my in-game one. I should do that.
And I think that's probably the only thing I'm going to do, because that's an action. I don't particularly want to run up to this one. I'll
Sure.
just hold my position here in case anything else comes down and I need to be somewhere else.
Sure. Brings us to Basilisk. It's still very confused by the shiny bucket thing in front of it, so it's just going to keep trying to eat it.
Aw.
Now, when you say shiny, how shiny? Can it see
Yeah.
itself in the shiny?
You have bands. It's not a complete metal bucket. It's just bands. I'd
Nice try, Father
I'd
Bucket.
say if you want to take an action to shine anything metal, then you could then on your next turn attempt to use it as a mirror. You don't currently have
I don't
anything,
even know if that would work, but it sounds
perfectly
like
shiny.
it would be really fun to try.
but it attacks you with 16.
Nada. Get out of here.
Okay,
I'm too clanky.
it is going to get out of it. It's going to turn and run up.
Opportunity.
15 up the cliff. You may take an attack of opportunity.
Miss.
Oh,
Suck it, nerd. 18.
That hits.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Hey.
Max damage. 8 plus 5.
nice.
13.
We've switched JD's dice with good dice this week. Let's see.
It's Arian's cleansing influence. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Arian rolled for you last week, so it
Of course.
cleansed the.
Arian,
Well,
can you
if it's attacking, I get plus 8 on attacks. Like,
Yeah.
I roll a 10 and it's still happy days.
Yeah, I'm getting to the same point
So,
now. I'm-
as the
I'm hitting
basilisk
really hard.
turns to run away from you, you slam your hammer down and you actually pin its tail between your hammer and the rock. And it kind of
Whoa.
lets out a cry and then wriggles a little bit, and the tail entirely comes off and it skitters off up the cliff.
Oh, that's why it's floating.
You jerk.
I was like, why is it?
But there's now
flying?
a basilisk tail just kind of wriggling, detached in front of you.
No,
That's
Douglas,
that's
don't pick it
polymorph.
up.
Ah,
in his pocket.
Yep.
I'll take this to
Just
it.
in
I'll
the-
bring it back
Oh,
home to a vet. I'll bring it back to my family to show I avenged my uncle.
Yes.
Did you get
Into the
the
portable
basilisk
hole.
that attacked him? Well, I got a basilisk that attacked him. What?
Could have been his cousin.
Father Bucket, it is your turn, and it is out of your blind sight range, but you know the direction it skittered off.
Sure. So I could attack with disadvantage, I guess.
Well, you'd have to head towards it first.
Oh, okay. I can make a ranged attack.
You can make a ranged attack with disadvantage, yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure like how much it skittered. If I can get up to melee range, I'll still charge it.
Well, no, it's currently up the cliff, but you don't know that because you didn't see it.
Oh,
down the
okay,
cliff.
sure. I'll Can I wang 2 javelins in its general direction?
Wang is the best word. So
Sure, go for it.
Nice.
All right. Are these disadvantage? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So the first one is the lower one was a 5 plus 1. That's not great.
Awesome.
Wait, is it only plus 1? Am I not proficient with javelins?
I don't know.
Oh no, it's plus 4 to hit. Sorry. So 9. That's not very good though either.
You throw the javelin and then listen out, and you
Ooh.
hear it crack on some rocks.
The second one's a 15.
15 just hits.
Oh,
Nice. Some mediocre
wang,
language.
wang.
Mediocre wank.
I feel like I want to do these like both at the same time.
Yeah.
D6 plus 1. Oops. Jack dice. Yeah, Max, you help. Oh, I've actually lost my dice. Alright, I'll find that in a minute. I'll click on here.
Nice.
Thanks.
I mean, I
Max
will say
excited
it's
by it,
got 2 hit points.
Oh.
So if you
Oh,
can do more
brilliant.
than
I rolled
2,
seven.
For the inside information.
Hey!
Nice.
I'm
you
assuming.
you throw your javelin and you hear a squish noise, and everyone else turns to look, and the tailless basilisk is now just impaled, the javelin sticking into the rock, and its limbs just limp, hanging there.
Flex!
10 out of 10.
So as you all look around the battlefield in this strange statue garden, your massive dragon hovering above.
Yeah, I do a backflip. I do a loop
You do a loop. We're going to take a break. Woo.
Yay.
Thanks to everyone who's still subbing and stuff. Jay the Dwarf with the 7 months. I might have said that earlier, but that's fine. Lance Noir with the raid, and Tomopterist with the resub for 4 months. Thank you, friends. We'll be back
Yeah,
in
thank you very much.
10 or so minutes. You know what to do. Go look after yourselves for that small amount of time, and we'll see you soon. Very soon. Be right back. Bye.
What?
So mysterious.
Oh, no, shut back.
Something just exploded.
Ahoy, chaps. How goes it?
Rouille, rouille, ça s'y rouille.
French.
Parlez-vous anglais?
You sound like what JD's cats would sound like if they talk.
Hello?
Friend?
Can we sing you all a song?
Wow. No.
Is this your first time in the game?
Yes.
Would you like a demonstration of what that does?
Yes.
Little number. Something like this.
Oh, Santiana gained a day away. Santiana, Napoleon of the West, they say, along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. She's a fast clipper ship and a bully good crew. Away, Santiana. And an old salty ant for a captain too. Along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. Was on the field of Molly Del Rey. Away, Santiana. Well, both his legs got blown away along the plains of Mexico. Well, Heave her up and away we'll go away.
It's so cool.
Santiana. Heave her up and
So cool,
away
man.
we'll go along the plains of Mexico. It was a fierce and bitter strife. Away, Santiana. Well, double three view. He took his life along the plains of Mexico. Heave her up and away we'll go away, Santiana. Dance! Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. Santiana, now we mourn. Away, Santiana. We left him buried off Cape Horn. Along the plains of Mexico.
The brick. Get the brick. Get the brick.
That's it
Oh,
for me.
so cool, man.
Thanks very much.
Oh my god.
So there are actually 4 of us here having a sing and playing Sea of Thieves at the moment.
4 children in a trench coat.
I love this game. And I love you.
And I love you too.
Oh my god.
I thought it was like a YouTube video you were playing in your mic or something.
No, we're singing live.
Oh, that's crazy, nice.
Yeah, we're just travelling around, joining crews and singing at them. There's 4 of
What's
us
your
in the room.
YouTube channel?
I will drop you a link.
We'll drop you a link to it.
I'm a little boring this time, so yes, I'm searching people to fight.
It's all good.
You live here now. You live here. Well, this is clearly a very friendly ship
I think they've all gone to YouTube.
with a JCam exchange.
Everyone's just suddenly frozen in place.
You guys sing very well, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Oh, no, not that
We
one.
could hear ourselves in the background.
Goodbye, guys.
Oh, it's this guy.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye,
Bye.
W.
Bye. Thanks.
I miss you.
sun than oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. You that is old in churchyard mould, he breedeth a mighty bow. Older for shoes do wise men choose, and beech for cups also. But when you have killed in your bowl it is filled, and your shoes are clean outworn, back you must speed for all that you need to oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. She hates mankind and waits till every gust be laid, to drop a limb on the head of him that anyway trusts her shade. But whether a lad be sober or sad, or mellow with ale from the horn, he'll take no wrong when it lieth along neath oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Do not tell the priest our plight, for he would call it a sin. But we've been out in the woods all night, conjuring summer in. We bring you good news by word of mouth, good news for cattle and corn. Sure as the sun come up from the south, by oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and
Fare thee well, ye icy acres. Fare thee well, ye wailing grounds. Fare thee well, ye banks of Greenland. Weary wailers homeward bound. Home where breezes bend the blossom, where the oak and the apples grow. God forgot the green in Greenland, made the flowers from ice and snow. Fare thee well, ye icy acres. Fare thee well, ye find the waters running free and the rivers sweetly flowing. Turn towards the open sea. Fare thee well, ye icy acres. Fare thee well, ye wailing grounds. Fare thee well, ye banks of Greenland. Weary wailers homeward bound. 6 long months we've been a-hunting through a hell of frozen flame. Now like sails our hearts are billowing as we turn for home again. Fare thee well, ye icy acres. Fare thee well, ye wailing grounds. Fare thee well, ye banks of Greenland. Weary wailers homeward bound. Fare thee well, ye icy acres. Fare thee well, ye wailing grounds. Fare thee well, ye banks of Greenland. Weary wailers homeward bound.
Oh, my husband's in.
And we're back. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Yay.
So, high up on a cliff edge,
Oh yeah.
5 of our party and a large dragon wormling. Now, recover from your battle with 3 basilisks among the strange statue garden. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to fly around for a bit.
Sure.
I want that.
Bucket
Can I have that
questioning
basilisk tail, please?
javelin retrieval.
Can I have a ride?
If you shout up to me,
Can
I will.
I have a ride?
I will fly down
Javelins.
Yeah.
and like lie out on the floor.
Okay.
How many people can I carry?
We'll find out.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I can pick up one of the statues, maybe.
Oh no.
But also, I can only this polymorph only lasts an hour, so if so, need to be quick about it. But I can take you
Yeah, it's
guys
maybe
for a
been about 10
brief
minutes now.
flight. Okay.
I can't
You having a
find
nice
your
spin
model
there,
to click
Douglas?
on.
I am. I'm taking. I want that basilisk tail for lore reasons.
For lore reasons.
Yeah.
Which
just-
spelling?
Who's getting on the dragon? I'm going to put you all and then float the model around.
I am not.
I
What
shall
about it?
not.
I
ride the
kind
dragon.
of, I kind of do
immediately on.
want to ride the dragon because it gets
on
me
the
away from the edge of the cliff.
I don't like the sky. It's too big, too open. No, that's a no for me. Thank you very much.
As long as Magpie doesn't decide to fly over the water, I'm up. For
Oh, that was literally what I
riding
was going to
on the
decide to
dragon.
do.
Then
Oh, I
no,
took it to sit on
Yulna
the
is
back
happy
properly.
with the cliff.
Was it just bucket?
Just Father Bucket? Okay, hang on. Let me...
I'm okay with that.
I'll move both bits individually.
Magpie's inwardly just like, why is it him?
Oh, we've had good times.
Can't get attached to the right thing.
I love Father Bucket. Father Bucket's great.
Why is this model so hard to hit?
What's going on? Why is there an arrow?
Did that work?
I don't know.
I'm trying to attach Father Bucket to
Nope.
the dragon. No,
It did
oh
not
no,
work,
it's not
no.
working. Okay.
Oh,
That's fine.
Magpie's just nose dived into the floor.
I know what's happening.
I'm getting the hang of dragons. It's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
Out of
head off over the sea and do big loops as the sea air kind of whips in your face.
I'll do some like barrel rolls and stuff.
Yep. Father Bucket, you have to occasionally steady the bucket with a hand so it doesn't fall off your head and disappear into the ocean.
I mean, it's quite well on.
You got a big head underneath it, wedged.
Are you never-ending storying on top of the
It's like,
dragon?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my life right now.
Yeah.
What is everyone
Magpie
else
just
doing?
keeps on roaring because it's fun.
I have picked up the basilisk tail.
Good.
Sure.
I can I try and talk in the statue's ear and see if it has any
Not anyone in.
semblance of
Oh yeah, I can resume detecting magic.
Captain.
Sure. You whisper at a statue. There is currently no response.
You're
Does
the
anyone
Randy.
know how to get people out of stone?
You're on a dragon.
I
You
assume
can't
that's
talk to
fine.
anyone.
I know.
I assume.
I've had a great time.
Try to talk to Magpie.
I assume if I detect magic, I'll learn the kind of magic and therefore possibly be able to roll my way into thinking of a way of reverting it back.
I think we need to carry the captain to town, which possibly isn't a particularly easy job.
I mean,
I'm a
I guess.
halfling. I'm not carrying nothing. So, I think we need to take him back and find a wizard or somebody else, because we don't really have a wizard.
I think Bloomers wants to speak.
You need the bathroom.
Could we put the portable hole over it and
Oh.
Yes.
I'll put it in the hole.
things
If
things
you
have
prepare
just
for this, is what we're about to find out.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
I'll be back in a
No.
minute.
Where's
I'm
the
busy.
hole?
Petrified. If it's petrified, it's not breathing, so we don't have to worry about the air.
yeah.
Who has the hole?
Bucket's got it.
Oh.
I gave it
Douglas
to
has it
her.
now.
I'll be back in a minute.
I gave
Don't
her
worry.
a
Suddenly, Father Bucket
Oh,
meets with a
Brandon
curious
Bucket.
accident.
Magpie
The
drops.
hole blows away.
Oh no!
DM, where
Yeah.
did the basilisks come from? Are there holes in the rocks, or do they just kind of appear over the top? or-
Looking at the cliffs, you can see very slight cracks, which you could maybe fit in given your small size, but not much of
no.
anyone else. They have a very kind of low profile, and they seem to be able to slip in and out of
Can
these.
I shove my light penny
Your light
into
penny.
one of the biggest looking crack and have a little peek inside?
Sure. Make a perception check for me.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh, I rolled a 4. I don't think my perception is very good.
You stick your face in as best you can, but it just seems to kind of twist and turn, and you can't really see where it goes.
Yeah, I've only got a +1 to perception. Okay. No, I'm not. I ain't crawling through there. No thanks. I will not do anything else.
Douglas, since you were the one who had kind of vague knowledge of the basilisks through your uncle, if you want to make either a nature check or a history check for me.
Roger Dodger, I think I will take a history check. So let's do that now. That is an 18 plus 7, so that is 25.
Nice.
Sure, yeah. You've heard tales from your uncle and from others in the Underdark of basilisks and their methods of basically hunting, in that they turn their prey to stone, and then over a long period of time, since it's no longer going to spoil as meat or run away, they can break it down, ingest parts of the stone and digest it, and basically it returns to its non-stone state in the stomach so that it can be broken down.
Right, so I guess that means I'd like to go digging around in some basilisk stomachs
Yes.
Oh.
Sure.
Do
Much
we rub-
information.
for some acid. I'll use my alchemy supplies to contain the acid.
There's 3 bodies to go through, so if you want to give me a survival check, you can see how well you can cut them open, dig around. Is anyone else doing anything during this time?
No, other than looking at slightly disgusted.
Oh dear, that's a 2.
I'm looking
dear.
slightly disgusted and moving away
That's a
from
5
Douglas.
total for my
I don't
survival
know
check.
where
Can
this
I?
is happening.
Gotta fly
Okay,
as high as
so-
possible and do like a big dive.
Yeah, yeah. So I got a 5 total.
The first basilisk you go to, you
Yeah.
sink a dagger in, and you kind of underestimate your strength. You sink it a bit too deep, pull it down, and you seem to have just sliced all of the organs open. A kind of strange
Oh dear.
mix of
Oh,
blood
Lord.
and bile and stomach acid just comes spilling out at your feet.
Oh no! Oh dear! Oh, that didn't go too well. Oh, I tell you.
Whoopsie.
Oopsie doopsie.
It's just Bucket just whoopsie as he goes past.
Aye, see, that's why you don't rush into things. I should have known better. Right, and I guess I'll blah to everyone else the mechanisms by which basilisks hunt and digest things, and see if anyone with defter hands is up for it.
I hide my hands.
I'm just
in my pockets.
imagining myself going flying past now, going la 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 la.
Exactly. Magpie hears this and does it again for the comedic effect. Like, oh, okay, this is quite fun.
The strangest sound you've ever heard, the dragon flying past going,
I try and look back at Bucket as if to say, "Hey!" But I don't have any hands.
Dragon 5.
Yeah.
also doesn't have hands.
Wow.
I try and whip my tail back and give him my
No. Okay. Father Bucket takes 56 points of damage.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know when fire engines go past, is it a Doppler effect, and you
Doppler
get like,
effect.
the ooh, ooh, like it does that.
Sure, yeah.
Oh God.
Oh,
Dear.
amazing.
I need more scrolls of polymorph.
I guess I might
Need all of
try
them.
and-
Yeah.
Sure, I'll come and
Magpie,
help Douglas
addicted
try
to
and
polymorph.
stab
What?
some stomach.
So what was the check for the butchery you were doing?
Survival.
Survival. Oh, okay.
So, and we've got limited stomachs, so
Yeah, I'm pretty good on the old survival. Not necessarily good on the old dice rolls, but I could
If-
give that a swing.
If you have more than +0, be my guest.
I do. Not one to meta game things too much, but I do have better than that.
Yeah.
As in sort of yeah.
Yeah, Stone, you've been kind of roaming the countryside, kind of surviving on your own. You're used to cutting up all manner of strange animals you've managed to kill and survive off of.
I carved up those bears early on, and
did.
so on. So yeah, all right. I'll have a pop at a basilisk stomach.
You're always willing to help, but perhaps not so capable.
maybe you
am-
could assist. You could assist and give advantage.
Yeah, I could do like poke that bit. That looks good.
Yeah, if you
Sure.
want to hold one of the light pennies to shine light
Yes,
inside
I will
the
do that. I'll be
chest
your.
cavity.
I'll dab your brow like those
Like-
films where they're doing the intense surgeries.
Surgery montage. I'm looking on with slight disgust.
But it's more
Yeah.
like an autopsy from Aliens or something. I'm just like,
Yeah.
take this, and there's just the effects team have had just a great time on this one. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see what the dice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
survival with
Well-
advantage then.
Oh, with advantage, good, because that's a 7.
I'm now flying upside down.
And it's worse than a 7?
20.
Hey,
Upside
nice.
I can fly upside down.
It's,
I don't
well,
know if
it's
your
halfway to
wings
20.
work that way.
No, dude, shut up.
You do a
Okay,
barrel
so
roll.
7 plus 4 is 11.
So you said you
easy
rolled
is
a 20.
Yeah.
Could
That
you
was a
not tell
lie.
that I was lying?
Oh, okay.
I thought you were being legit too.
No,
No,
okay.
you, that was. He
Wait,
had shifty eyes.
I also give myself guidance.
Sure.
Nice.
So retroactively, I gave myself guidance.
Yeah, just
So we whack a d4 on top of that roll
Retroactive.
as well. Yeah, I'm like, oh wait, hang on a second before I dive in. Just let me just pray to my god first, god of basilisks.
Basilisk surgery.
Plus 3, so 14. 14, good enough for you? 7,
Sure,
7
you-
plus 4 plus 3.
You spend a while just kind of hacking about, pulling out various organs. You're not quite sure which is the stomach, but you can kind of you've got a good sense of how a basilisk is put together, and you think you could probably certainly do this better with the next one, but you're not currently sure which would be the stomach. You weren't able to trace like the esophagus down. But you do
So I
have
lost it
whole,
along the way.
you do have whole organs of this one that, if you could work out which was the stomach on the other basilisk, then potentially you could still use what you've harvested from this one.
Right. So am I now all in on checking on having a go at the last one?
If you'd like to. It's still currently pinned up like 15 foot up the cliff.
Well,
javelin.
that'll remedy itself as soon as Bucket gets the javelins back.
Bucket's currently riding me.
Yeah,
A dragon.
Yes, but I believe the plan was to go up there and retrieve the javelins. is it not?
I wish to clarify.
Good. Well,
I can show you the world.
it's been about 45 minutes on your polymorph spell now.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna fly back and land clumsily.
Oh dear.
Oh
dear.
dear. Please don't clip that. Oh dear.
Don't ever tell the internet not to do something.
It's alright, they will
can't
have
do
done
it.
it already. Oh dear. Can I try and like as a dragon grab the thing off the cliff?
Which one?
The one that's javelined there.
Oh, the basilisk. I thought you meant
The basilisk.
a statue.
Yeah. No, basilisk.
Sure. Give me just a straight dex check to see if you can grab hold of. Are you grabbing hold of the rocks with your feet and then using your mouth to try and pick a javelin out?
Yes.
Go on then.
What's my dex? Oh, 0. Go on. Oh, 7.
Yeah, you just kind of managed to stabilize yourself on the rocks, but kind of just grabbing in with your jaws, you kind of go too wide and encompass the whole thing, or you kind of come in at the wrong angle and you kind of get poked by the other end of the javelin, and doesn't quite seem to work.
I now have a javelin sticking in between my teeth.
No, it's still stuck in the wall. You're fine.
Damn.
So, how high is it off the ground?
I mean, if you're still on the back of the dragon, you could attempt to try and pull it out.
Oh yeah.
From where you are.
Yeah, I'll give it a yank.
Just dragon is reversing.
Yeah. Give me a dex check from Bucket to try and hang off the side of the wormling to pull out a
Is
javelin.
that not strength? I'd love a strength.
No, you're definitely strong enough if you were stood on the ground, but you're hanging off.
JD. DM these things. Don't be that person.
Acrobatics.
Is this religion?
Oh yeah. Just pray
that
out.
meme.
Do a religion check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, you can do it.
13. Not great.
Sure. I'd say
Not
you can just about manage to get a pull.
The most epic javelin retrieval.
With a heave of strength, the javelin comes out of the basilisk and of the rock, and it slides down. But you do lose your grip on the dragon, and you fall down, taking
dear.
3 points of damage.
Ow.
Kind of clank onto the rocks.
Did you-
If dragons could laugh,
Got it!
I am laughing.
The javelin is broken and unusable, though.
I'm guessing the other one was as well that I threw.
Yeah.
I now have 0 javelins.
Aw.
Oh dear.
We'll have another shopping
What happens,
episode
like-
soon, and you can have some javelins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go back and see if that person made my magical boomerang thing.
Yeah, you have
Oh,
people
yeah.
working on items
we've
all
got,
across the city.
Pick up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm proficient in smith's tools. I could make you some if I had the components.
And a smithy.
You can go find some trees.
Yeah, hunt some trees.
This chimera-looking thing. I say chimera. That's not necessarily what it is. Just that's
Sewn together abomination.
sewn together abomination.
Yes, it has kind of 2 heads.
Can I have a look at it a little bit harder? Slash,
Sure.
I would like to tell the rest of the party. By the way, one of these things is not like the others.
2 heads. 3 on the model.
Well, you can't always believe the
The
model.
model's not, yeah,
I know, but
not indicative of the thing. And I was just wondering if anybody had seen anything like this before. It's slightly unnerving, to be honest. Could I yeah, like do an investigate on it? Just again,
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Lower than middle plus 5. 7 plus 5. 12.
Yeah, looking over it, it's a strange creature. It's structured like a lot of things you've seen, but it has 6 legs, 2 heads, and this strange long tail that doesn't quite seem to fit. And it's on a closer inspection, it's quite possibly the body of a snake that has been attached to the hindquarters of some kind of mammal.
Ugh.
And then the heads are some kind of... One is a kind of... possibly a giant lizard, not quite as intimidating looking as the basilisk, but certainly larger than a regular lizard, and the other is some kind of wolf or possible wild dog type creature.
Why is this here? Is there any mad scientists around? Has anybody else seen anything like this before? I
Nice little
say
dragon.
to the party.
I mean, I don't think so, unless any of its component parts happen to be from where I grew up, but I would
guess
not
I
know
can-
that.
I guess I can take a gander. I don't know.
Do I know anything about like necromancy and that sort of stuff from my time with the clergy?
You'd know a small amount. You've never heard of anything quite like this. I mean, from what you can tell, it's hard to know whether these creatures were brought back from the dead enough to involve necromancy, or if it was, using live tissue and therefore wouldn't quite fall in the realms of the necromantic.
Could I take a gander to see if I can make it out?
Yeah, I mean, none of the component parts seem particularly unusual. They're definitely the sorts of things you could see on this continent.
Yeah, like normal animals from the
But
continent.
you've definitely never seen anything put together in this way, or even anything combined from the natural world like this at all before.
Now, Bucket, father.
Bucket,
Now
comma,
you've landed
father.
back on Terra.
Yes, can we try the thing with the thing?
Can we
Yes,
possibly
Xander.
put a statue in your hole?
Okay.
I thought you never asked.
Oh dear.
I'm ready.
Prepare yourself.
I won't tell anybody to not quote me on that. 'Cause it will be useless.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking.
Do we know anything about
maybe
how to rescue people from being basilisk stung?
I don't know, but
Yes.
usually I think that would be a cleric or a wizard's job.
Yes,
and
I
I am not one of those.
I've surmised because of my time spent in the Underdark, I'm aware of how basilisks hunt, and I've come to the conclusion that we can probably melt away the stone by using the stomach acid of the basilisks.
We have destroyed 2 basilisks' insides and only have 1 basilisk left to try to salvage. Its
Well, we have
safely
whole
remove person
whole
from it?
organs from one, but I don't think we can identify the stomach.
Oh, we have the organs. Okay.
Does anyone have a
Okay.
straw?
I feel like it might.
Oh.
Do you think we
So
should
we
try
need-
stuff here, Douglas, or should we take them back to the city?
Good question, man. I'm not sure. I mean, it's going to be very impractical to try and haul him
Just a thought.
around.
Wouldn't acid that melts stone also melt the person underneath?
Not basilisk acid. No, that's how they digest it. That's how they digest their prey. They take the stone and they melt it back into flesh, and then that's what's
I see.
gone through their system.
So we could bring back someone unharmed with this?
From my understanding, yes, I think so.
We just
Happy
slather
days.
them in a bit of stomach.
We've got one more basilisk that fell down from a cliff a second ago that we can have a hack up at if you want to try. If we haven't attempted.
I'm happy to give it a go.
My other question was maybe we should try rescuing some of these other
Yeah, I did wonder about
statues as
that.
well. But
Yeah.
also, how many statues can one fit inside a portable hole?
Depends how much acid we have.
But,
It would be nice to save everyone, but we do have to prioritize.
but
I mean, I reckon
think,
we can
I think
shove
if
a
we
bunch
can
of
take them back
in
to
the
the
hole.
city, then other people could possibly take care
Yeah.
of it for us,
I
and they
guess
might
so.
appreciate it.
Aye.
I'd imagine.
Yeah.
But maybe, yes, maybe it'd be a good idea to try and unpetrify the captain right now.
I wonder if there's a way
Or-
for me to reverse engineer the properties of basilisk stomach acid, so that I can make it, or make
Ooh.
something that does something similar. Though it would be very mad scientist of me.
I
Oh,
defer,
like it's
I defer
Yeah.
to you, Douglas.
Yeah, I guess could I take a sample of basilisk stomach acid that I could test?
You could, if you could identify the stomach.
Indeed. So, how would I go about identifying the stomach? What check would you like me to do?
If you want to cut up the third unmolested basilisk, we can cut it open and potentially, trace the esophagus down to the stomach.
Right, let's give it a go. Let's go get that third basilisk.
Do you want me to have a go at it?
Give it a crack.
All right.
Can I assist in any way and just be like, yes?
I was gonna say any sort of assistance to bump up
say-
the dice rolls would be good.
Stone would have advantage on this check, having already done it on the other two.
Double
And you
advantage?
can- No, one advantage. No such thing as double advantage.
No advantage stacking.
What about advantage on the second roll?
Can I inspire you?
I mean,
Stop it.
if you were to
Advantage
take the
goes on the
luck
stack.
feat, then you could re-roll stuff, and that would
Okay,
Almost
well,
be
I'm giving
double
myself
advantage.
guidance anyway.
sure. That's like double advantage.
Add
Can
the
while
number.
Stone's doing that, me and Bucket try and fit Statueman into the hole?
Statueman.
Sure.
Get him.
You kind of take out the rolled
Yeah.
piece of jet black, kind of silky parchment, and lay it out on the floor. It becomes the 6 foot wide hole. You can see the gold glinting at the bottom of it, where you left it.
22 all told.
22, yeah. You
Nice.
expertly
Yeah.
kind of
First roll was a 4.
you kind of skin out the softer underbelly of the basilisk and pull it back, revealing kind of viscera and all the tendons and like, what do you call the stuff that connects to organs and things? The gut stuff. Doesn't
stuff.
matter. Yeah,
Doesn't
you can see all of that, you know, entrails,
Oh,
that
yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
able to trace the esophagus down from the throat and find the large, strange-looking organ with the kind of very flexible walls, but you can see it also has two smaller kind of organs attached to it with like veins, tubes running up the side. And it would appear this is some kind of gallbladder type thing that most likely contains the oil or bodily fluid that you require.
Cool. So does this mean then, because we've succeeded on this one, that we get 2 stomachs worth of?
Yes, you can
Basilisk
now that you've
juice.
identified the stomach, you've now got 2 stomachs where you can harvest this
Cool. Okay.
Right,
this
let's get
strange
to work.
fluid from.
Neat. Making
Yum.
cocktails.
Let's go.
Sorry. I was laughing at stomach cocktails.
Ugh.
Yum.
Delicious.
Oh,
Stomach
gee.
drainy.
This is not the day to be
Nutritious.
hearing this for me.
No.
No.
You're right. Sorry. Okay. Well, with no further
I'm
description,
usually
we
strong
take the stuff.
stomached, but today not
Yes.
so much.
We
That's fair.
take the stuff.
Hmm.
We harvest the things.
Sure.
Um,
You just kind of
and
taking samples in test tubes for the moment, or are you trying to?
I think so.
process it?
I'd like to take. Yeah, I think I'd like to take 1 or 2 samples that I can test to possibly recreate in some way, like maybe make an artificial solution that does a similar thing. But the vast majority of it, I'd like to put in a big container that we can use to splash on Captain Chappie.
because we're gonna. I figure you
Aerosol
need.
spray.
I was gonna say, I figure you need enough to like coat the entire person in one go, rather than just like, oh, we'll just do the head and face, and then they're just like,
Yeah, yeah.
As the rest of them is
Anyone
still...
got a paintbrush? Anyone got a paintbrush? Just like,
From
or a roller?
from what you have at the moment, you don't feel like you've got enough to be able to just coat the entire statue, as it were, because obviously the basilisks don't eat an entire person at once based on their size.
Load them into the hole. We'll take them back.
We need to take them back to the city.
Has,
Yeah.
has
Yeah,
anyone
yeah.
has anyone got a dispel magic? Would that work?
No, I have detect magic, not dispel magic.
No, I don't.
No, I don't believe I.
Well,
I
into
know.
the hole.
How many of these can we put in the hole?
Yeah.
Question mark.
It's pretty
It
big.
was a 10-foot. Yeah, it was. It
It's,
was.
yeah,
was it 10
it's
cubes?
6 foot
It's
diameter,
6 foot
10
diameter.
foot. So you could
Okay.
I think.
put them
we
all
can,
in if
we
you
should try and
wanted.
put all of them in. And this
Yeah.
weird monster thing. Sure.
I vote leave the monster.
I
behind.
think we should take it.
We can sell it.
Okay.
We can
Something
put
like
it in a. We can put it in a secure
it's not gonna hurt
environment in case
anybody
it's
in the
hostile.
Maybe it could be Pebble's friend. Maybe it's a good monster.
Try and tame it. Yeah, let's go.
Sell it to
So-
a museum.
We know we've ascertained that Douglas knows a fair bit about basilisks.
Mhm.
Douglas, do you know? Would you be able to tell me whether dispel magic would work on this, or does it have to be? Is this not like a magical spell to be dispelled? Is this?
That's a good question. Do I have to make an Arcana check? Or would I know this?
I'd say without knowing the spell, you wouldn't know its capabilities.
Okay, so would I be aware of whether or not dispel magic would work, or
You're not
knowing
sure.
that it was? Okay, sure. I'm uncertain. I don't know. Basilisks, they're weird. They're odd creatures.
A bit weird.
Okay. Cause I'm just thinking,
yeah.
like after another rest, I could always queue up dispel magic instead, like drop one of my like meld into stone or something, because I do have access to dispel magic, and if we think that's something that could work, I can do that.
It's a worthy idea, but I think the restoring it via the acid is the safest way of going about it. So
Okay.
Give it a go.
No
So-
worries.
Would melt stone work?
Load him into the
Meld it
hole.
into stone. It's different.
Ah.
It's not like stone shape or anything. I literally can just like take a nap inside a rock.
Maybe we don't do
Amazing.
that to the statues.
No, I thought that
that
might
would
be a
be
horrible
weird.
experience for just everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
Brilliant.
So I guess we're going to try and load them.
Yeah,
Yep.
into
You're
the
gonna
hole.
carefully load all of the statues into
Yeah.
the hole.
Yeah.
Maybe not Headless Orcman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
And
very
Headless
wise.
Orcman,
No,
but he's headless.
You don't know the race of the headless one, but the half orc is mostly intact.
Yeah, the orc's fine, right? I'm confused.
Okay,
now.
so
I thought this boy with that was headless was the orc.
This is
No.
the pair.
No,
No.
the half orc is the one with
Oh.
the spear.
Ah, right.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, maybe don't.
Sorry,
maybe,
I was
yeah,
getting
the
lost.
legs. The legs.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The one we're all like having a nice hand party over is yeah.
Yeah.
It's
He
anybody
they
who
can
wants
stay.
a pair of legs
Whee!
spare.
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
you can enchant them. Get some
Magpie,
long
you're
trousers out of
no
it.
longer a wormling, by the way. You've now kind
Oh.
of shifted
I
back.
fall from the sky. I'm still flying. I didn't land. Ah!
And unfortunately, you don't have your feather fall ring anymore.
No.
Oh,
No.
no.
Now you're dead.
Ah, dunk. Ah!
Okay. You would have known it was running out, but if you wanted to get every second of flying in,
Yeah.
I will say you take 3 points of falling damage.
Sounds about right. I'm a glutton for punishment in this.
Yeah.
From this angle, it kind of looks like the two-headed monster beast is a bunny. If you line up its heads, it looks a bit like ears.
Chat was saying something about that earlier as well. There's
The
a
Oh,
rock
really?
looked like a
yeah,
bunny or
there's a
something.
rock on the beach that looks like a
There
bunny.
you go, Dev.
Oh,
There's a rock on the
Yeah.
beach that looks like a bunny.
The
Really?
stone hydra. Oh.
That looks like a bunny.
That's
From,
Yeah, from
from the angle that you had the camera
Oh,
earlier,
okay.
it looks like a bunny.
oh, that's what I'm talking
Oh.
about.
Yeah.
When you said a stone on the beach, I thought you meant one of the piles of rock that
No, no.
Douglas
Well,
kept
I mean,
lightninging. and-
yes, but formerly alive.
I've seen bunnies before.
You've definitely seen bunnies before.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
I was gonna
know.
say.
I know bunnies, and this is
If
not.
anyone should be familiar with bunnies.
This
Bunnies
is not
are
a bunny.
Your
Can-
mortal enemy?
Can confirm. Bunny's my mortal enemy.
I mean, they
No,
eat
bunnies
carrots.
are his
Notoriously.
No, no.
His head's got little- little cute
Father
bunnies.
Bucket, I think you've missed the whole point of 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 me selling my soul to another worldly patron. But this is fine. We don't get each other. It's all good.
Which, on saying that, Father Bucket, that is the first time you've heard Xander talk about the source of his power. And it does unnerve you slightly, the sound of selling their soul to a
I'm
the
sure.
worldly
I'm
patron.
sure I said this to everybody.
Yeah,
in
you
the
told us
tavern.
in the pub, and I bought you a
You
drink.
told us
We had
something
a
about
nice time.
patron. I don't
Maybe
know
I
if
didn't
this-
explain it that bluntly.
No.
Don't worry about it, everybody. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
The selling soul part was perhaps skirted over slightly last time, but
I mean, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what I've sold, but
I mean,
I know what I've received.
it definitely doesn't go against anything bucket related, so like you're right.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, me and buckets don't really cross over, so your buckets are safe. Don't worry.
The bucket is not opposed to selling souls, is what we've learned.
cool. Okay, so we're
Sure.
grabbing up 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, sure.
4 people,
yeah.
statues, and the abomination.
If you want to
Buckets
give me,
hold all souls equally.
if someone wants to give me just a general strength check, and we'll see how well it goes lowering all of these things.
I
down
have
the
extra
hole.
strong.
Sure.
Oh, I'm very strong. That's 21.
I am very strong. I'm not this big strong. Oh, feck. I may have rolled a natural 1.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Anyone like some guidance?
Donk.
I got 21, so
Sure.
At least I was honest about it.
I'll say it mostly goes fine. Yulna, when you're lowering down the kind of the stonemason looking guy, he does slip at the last moment, and you hear a cracking noise, and he no longer stands up straight since one of his legs has come off.
Oh
Oh
dear.
dear. We're going to have to explain that one. Maybe leave him to last. I'm trying to make a fine statue.
Fine.
It was a stonemason. It might have been what he wanted.
It's
It'll be
how
alright.
I
It's like
I found him like that. Basus,
Okay,
you know,
we
they're-
need-
they're-
Yeah, we'll
they're
just,
bad.
we'll just take the leg back out, leave it on the beach. I don't know, Basilisk must have eaten your leg.
Has anyone
comes back
got
alive,
any
like, "Turn me
glue?
back, what are you doing?
I'll just
What?
jab him the leg off the cliff.
Okay, stonemason, right? Hear me out. We just we spray down the top half. That half then fixes the leg. Bosh, all good.
Yeah,
Just-
that seems logical.
There we are.
Yeah.
Job done.
Stonemason, heal myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I mean, hey, disability representation in D&D, we've got this.
There we
So
are.
you're
Job
saying
done.
there's a chance, Dave?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It could
I
work.
mean, we'll see. So you have managed to load almost all of these statues unharmed into the hole, and
You all there?
yeah. What would you like to do?
I suggest we make our way back to that place that we came from.
Westerhaven.
Westerhaven, hooray.
Sure.
Huzzah.
It's kind of
Hey, Yola.
mid-afternoon right now.
Yeah.
Can I have my
How
ring
long?
back?
How long did it take us
Yeah.
to walk here? It was like a
Oh, it's
full
this
day,
way.
right?
It's like a day and a half.
Day and a half. Okay. Well, I guess we should. I suggest we just go until we need to stop.
Yeah, walk till camp.
Mm-hmm.
Roger, Dodger.
Oh, do we have to go back down? Or
If
are we walking along the cliff?
the cliff
Back
you are
up?
currently on, if you continue south along the way you were going, the kind of flat cliff seems to continue, and then it does raise slightly, and you think you could follow that
Oh,
way
yeah.
and eventually make your way back up to the top of the cliff and then turn north.
Have we considered the possibility this isn't the captain?
I don't know.
I mean, yes, they've got the thingy symbol, and they look like what they should look like, as
But-
much as we can tell from stone. But it could be another one of the people
That is
from
very
that
true.
clan.
If we do get back to the city and manage to unpetrify them,
Yes, but
then
even
they
if it's-
probably have information, right? Possibly. I don't know.
I mean, I imagine his clerk, who seemed to be quite keenly his friend, would be fairly well aware of what
Oh,
he
they
looks
might be
like,
able to
even
recognise,
petrified.
yeah,
So
maybe.
I reckon he could identify him.
I think we should go back.
Yeah, we probably should, but I'm expecting us to get there and some dude just be like, "Oh, hey,
Thanks.
cheers."
Who's that?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I guess.
Even then, he's wearing the armor of the Braven Fist, therefore he must at least know something.
I mean,
The
we can still get a
location,
reward, right?
Captain?
The
Yeah.
location matches up as well as the description.
Yeah.
Which is a fair
Who
amount
can
of
we sell
evidence.
these statues to?
I know.
No, no, we can't sell people.
no.
What about
You
the
can't-
maiden statue?
you
We
can't-
could sell. We could sell.
Even if they're petrified, you can't.
No.
One thing about selling souls, and now you want to sell people?
Yes. no people
True
for
entrepreneur.
rewarding.
We can get rewards, right? That's fine.
No.
No. Staunchly against this. No people.
We
should
came
be
here to
allowed.
retrieve a person. We've retrieved many peoples. Surely that's
That's a profit.
reward worthy.
Yeah, that's.
It's just maths.
I thought dwarves were meant to be honourable.
Not giving a reward for work done. That's
was gonna
not
say-
honourable.
You'll notice having large doubts about the bucket in the sky, because if the bucket in the sky stands for people trafficking, then Yuna wants nothing to do with it.
No, I just consider them rewards.
I'm just ready to inflict wounds just to give Bucket the old front buzzer handshake.
Difference between a reward and selling a person.
That is
Can
true.
you not see
And
this?
No, I agree. I agree. entirely.
Also, the rehumanized person may be a very grateful millionaire.
It's true.
Also that.
Kind of true.
Sometimes kindness is its own reward. Let's consider that too.
Bucket seems to be a material type
I'm
gentleman.
just
No,
saying,
I'm
like, if
trying
we're
to
gonna
appeal to-
unpetrify these folks, like, we might as well take them into a place that would be grateful for us to unpetrify them first, before unpetrifying them.
Well, yes,
Otherwise, we could just
obviously.
like toss them in the woods.
What did you
and-
think we were going to do with them? I'm so
Yeah.
confused. What are you talking about, motherfucker?
That was the plan?
Oh, amazing. Awesome. Right, yes. We should head back. We should probably also, when we get them back, the ones that we're not aware of, like, we might want to put them in holding cells before we unpetrify them.
I was going to say that, yeah. Maybe the half orc.
Yeah.
Not a great idea to just,
Just in
hey, in the
case.
middle of a tavern,
Well,
just,
yeah,
and you're
we-
alive again.
I think
Just in
maybe
case.
That's what I'm talking
depending
about.
on where we take them, that people they might be able to recognize them. Or I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We
if
might
we're,
not
if
have
we're heading
enough
back
acid.
to the if we're heading back to the clerk, then surely the clerk would give us access to the dungeons for this purpose.
Yes.
Like, hopefully. Anyway.
hope
I mean,
so.
I'd also like to think that the guard might well be aware of, people being reported missing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So it's quite
possibly.
possible they could help to identify some others, and if they're Badgians, then they can deal with them.
Yeah. Who knows how old some of these statues could be, though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be weird. Can you imagine?
Especially
like,
Mrs.
That half
Just
orc's
wake
like
up and
1,000
what
years
year is
old.
this?
Tipped
Yeah.
on her side, elf lady. She
Yeah,
fell
maybe.
over.
She could have been there for years. But yeah, we should push on, I think.
Yeah, I think just make our way back to town, and I'm just gonna keep a watchful eye on Father Bucket now. Because
We'll need to. Yeah.
You're choosing to misinterpret this for sure.
Am I though?
Well, yeah, because like if we took them to the penumbra and said like, "Hey, here we go, peace out, you're free now,"
No
then that's
one's
not very
saying
nice.
to do that.
Why would we take them to the penumbra?
What?
If they
We
had
do-
a penumbra thing on, it would make more sense to bring it to them. But if it
Penumbra
didn't,
thing on.
I'm just
we
saying
did-
like, is it worth inspecting them and figuring out kind of vaguely if we know any connections they might have, and then taking them to them and being like, "Oh yeah, hey, we got this person back. We can get them out for you. Cash, please."
No.
That's not what you said.
Also-
you said,
also-
how do we sell them?
Yes, you're is correct. That is what you said.
To what you're now reneging on.
Also, the penumbra did tell us to tell the people that we were
Yes.
helping to find the captain that they were involved, which will
Yes.
probably mean they think we're in their good books, and that's all good. So we can do that, but we don't need to involve them any other way. I
I'm pretty sure whatever we do, the penumbra will know what we
Yeah.
do.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm just picturing as like Father Bucket as some kind of like old-timey snake oil salesman, just like rounding up people, petrifying them, and rolling into like, "Step right up, good sir."
Yeah, this is great.
Look, the power of the bucket
Unveils the curtain.
will make
I
these
do,
people
I do
well again.
believe the first sentence that Father Bucket uttered in this campaign was, "Come on, come on."
It was.
Mortified, petrified, friends of yours.
Oh dear.
Now we're
One
talking.
quick
Now we're
spritz of the
talking.
magic Father Bucket medical remedy. And there we go. They're back good as new. That'll be 200 gold there, sir. Thank you very much.
Now you're speaking my language. This is great.
Father Bucket carnival barker routine.
Amazing.
So
Like a
you
straw boater on top of the bucket.
you carry on north having this conversation as the sun
Twirling.
slowly sets over the Nevertop peaks. And yeah, you kind of, if you want, you can push on a little bit further and camp in the same place you did yesterday, or you can go for somewhere else.
Excuse me.
We cleared the monsters out of that place. Might as
Yeah,
well
I'm not
just
sure.
camp there again.
Yeah, unless it's like cursed ground.
Yeah, it got really misty. Was it the
Like-
misty one?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it got really misty the first time, and then the second time we got attacked by monsters. So I
The mist was
feel
more
like
at the
it's
base
maybe-
of the Nevertop peaks.
Yeah, that was
It
the
was,
other
yeah.
Oh, was
right.
that not the same place?
No.
No, it
No.
wasn't quite the same.
Oh.
I mean, I think we just camp here. I think
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if something crops up, we can deal with it.
it's
I
kind of
guess.
hard to go the other way around.
Yeah.
So let's just stop here. Let's do that.
Sure.
But we're off the cliff, right?
Yeah, you're back
Okay.
on the path, and you just kind of make your
Yeah.
way a little bit away from it, to kind of a shady
Mhm.
grove or something. Yeah.
JD goes my
It's so we should write a song about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, how are you spending the night? You having a bubble?
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
You want another,
hut.
you want another
Tiny
tiny
hut.
Okay.
Tiny hut.
All right. Okay. Then yes, I'll expend a third of a spell slot to cast a tiny hut. Oh, everyone in the hut. Shinji, get in the hut.
Displeased Gendo.
So
Get in the
yeah,
hut.
Lehrman's tiny hut is in effect. And
Sure.
also, I'm going. Well, just overnight, I'm going to swap Meld into Stone for Dispel Magic in case I need it.
Fair enough. Magpie, make a animal handling check to see if Pebble likes you after seeing you turned into a wildling and then back.
Oh, I hope so. That's a 2.
Oh dear.
Oh no!
As you've been travelling during the day, Pebble has been following the party, but not quite as closely as he had been before.
Oh. As we're in the hut, I keep on trying to get Pebble to come closer. Okay, Pebble, it's okay. We're nice. It's fine.
Still looking wary currently. And from outside the hut, it just looks like an opaque bubble, so isn't seeing you.
Oh, just
Your head is just like.
Are you having anyone stand watch throughout the night?
You should have polymorphed into a dog, and then you could have been like.
Yeah, but then I couldn't have flown.
What's the watch rotor?
Dog with wings.
Yeah.
Was it
winged
2
dog.
watches we need?
3 to get
3.
I can get everyone a good night's rest.
Yeah, I'll take a watch.
Can you see in the night now? 'Cause
I'll
we
take a watch.
established previously that only one of the watches is suitable for a non-dark vision.
I mean, there's still.
It's less of a watch, more of a listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the one time I did a watch in the dark, the mist came and I had
Things
to wake up
happened,
2
yeah.
other people anyway. So
But you saw it.
I did. This that's fair. Yeah.
And no one died except JD's invincible horse.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You can just respawn.
I mean, I can take a
Oh yeah.
For it to die again, they can stand
Yeah.
watch for us.
Good old
I
meat
mean,
shield.
Yeah.
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 Sure.
Summon horse. It catches the arrows that are incoming. Horse goes away. Okay, thank you.
If someone would like to roll a d20 for me.
Anyone else on
I
it?
feel like my rolls have been bad.
I'll give it a crack. I don't mind.
That's not how dice work. Roll a 20. Do it.
I mean, I will if you want me to.
RN Jesus, I pray to thee.
Are you doing it?
That's an
Oh,
18.
yes.
Oh yeah.
That's not
I mean, it might not
necessarily
be
a good
anything.
thing.
I
Sure.
rolled one anyway, just for my own curiosity, and it was less than that. So.
Okay.
Oh, now I've got a bloody moth. Sorry, I've sworn twice today. The
Roll,
last one was technically a father text.
roll a
so it
ranged
wasn't really-
attack against the moth. What are you using?
If it comes near me, I'm going to use my hand.
Oh, okay.
But it's
You-
gone back
initiative
towards
first.
the
Sure.
kitchen.
Readying a melee attack unarmed against the moth.
Hmm.
Yeah, who's taking first watch then?
I'll take
I
first watch.
guess. Yeah. Is there any way Douglas could get away with not taking a watch and study the crystal and get a good night's sleep?
Sure. You can spend a couple of hours instead of watching to look at your crystal.
Okay, I think I may do that.
You've also got like all of the time, kind of before and after, while everyone's bedding down, breakfast and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure. So I think I shall. Every possible waking moment, I think I shall be.
Sure. So do you want to do it before sleeping or after?
Before, I think.
Okay.
Rig you up like a little hat with just a cradle. Just dangles the crystal in front of you.
So, as everyone else beds down, Magpie prepares to take watch. Douglas, you pull out your curiously faceted crystal gained from the Arcanist's lair, and you again concentrate on it, and your consciousness flows into it, and you again feel yourself in this strange realm of the arcane. Floating around, you see the shadow that you'd seen on previously occasions, still kind of obscured with mist. And as you float further towards it, go ahead and make a Arcana check for me.
Roger Dodger. Arcana
Worry
time.
that eventually these checks are going to become saving throws.
Oh, that's a 15 plus 7. So that's
Yeah.
22.
Good.
Nice.
Nice. You. This time you continue floating forward, and the shadow solidifies, and you see a small figure, an elderly gnome with tufts of greying hair, small circular glasses on the end of his nose, and long, strange kind of robes with intricate embroidery on it. Kind of looks up at you strangely as you appear. Hello? You are new. Tell me, what do you know of this place?
Oh, not much, I must be honest. I'm just exploring it, trying to figure it out myself. Name's Douglas, by the way.
Douglas. I would not have expected one of the Moradin to have found me here. It has been... I do not know. It has been an amount of time. Time is strange here. Well then, what would you ask of me?
I wish to unravel your mysteries. I seek knowledge of this crystal and its capabilities.
The crystal's capabilities are many. You must first possess the power to understand, and with the understanding comes more power to both help and harm. Anything
I wish
more?
to create. I'm an artisan, a craftsman. My goal is creation.
It's alive.
Creation, I suggest you look elsewhere. The crystal has power to guide, power to see, power to move through the realms of the divine. Yet to create, I suggest you use your hands. You have one more question.
I think Douglas, ethereal Douglas consciousness will stroke his dwarven beard, pondering his question. What more can you show me of this crystal's abilities that are within my capability to understand and make use of?
You may ask me questions, and I will attempt to help you. However, our time is limited. The crystal's power can only sustain my consciousness in this way for an amount of time. I believe since it took my soul from me, it is stuck here. But if perhaps I can lead you to fully understand the crystal, perhaps you can help me. I would so like to see the sky again. And his image kind of drifts backwards and dissipates, and your consciousness kind of reforms within your body.
Fascinating object. Truly a marvel of this world. I think I'll go to sleep with happy dreams of trying to figure out what this riddling gnome was trying to convey to me in more succinct terms.
Yeah, Magpie. If you'd like to make a perception check for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 19.
19. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You spend your time looking around the area. Kind of the moon rises up in the sky. Kind of Selome in its almost completely full capacity, with Hesia kind of waning as it is across the sky. At the point where they almost seem to meet, You look around and you don't see any signs of life. However, you do see a strange line in kind of floating above the horizon at a distance. There's something blocking light from the kind of slightly luminescent sky a little way off.
Is it a line that looks like it's nearby, or is it sort of far away on the horizon?
It's hard to tell. It's either relatively small and relatively close, or much larger and much further away. With the kind of low light of the moon, it's very difficult to determine.
Guess I'm just gonna sit and watch it.
Okay. Time continues on, and doesn't seem to have moved, gotten any closer or further away. Just seems to be a line.
Hang on, did you say it was a horizontal line or a vertical line?
Horizontal.
I'm gonna poke my head out of the tiny hut.
Mm-hmm.
Just my head. Just to see if I can... Oh. Sam's camera's having
No,
fun.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm just swapping over.
No, it's all selected.
Yeah, I'm just going to poke my head out and sort of lean forward as much as I can without leaving the hut. Oh, I see we've got cat cam.
As you kind of swing your head from side to side, trying to get the kind of spatial awareness to tell how far away it is, it's tough to tell. It certainly doesn't swing wildly across your vision like it's particularly close, but it could be maybe 200 meters away, or it could be much further. You're not really sure.
How much longer do I have until whoever's next takes the watch?
Maybe half an hour at this point.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back and just keep an eye on it, but not do anything.
Sure, okay. The rest of your watch continues without anything else catching your eye. Who's taking second watch?
I can take second watch if needed.
Speaks Joey.
Said Joey.
Yeah, says Joey.
Yeah. As if Stone's taking second watch, as he as they wake up, I'm gonna just alert them of there's like a weird line in the sky. Hasn't done anything. Might be something bad. Might not be anything. Just thought I'd let you know.
Okay. Does this mean anything to me, DM?
Make a perception check.
Okay. That's 14.
You try and follow Magpie's finger where she's pointing, and you cannot see anything.
Ooh, I didn't jazz that up with guidance, but I'm going to stop spamming that out because it feels unfair.
It's fine as long as you say before, not after.
I was going to say, you keep saying after you've done the thing, and it's like...
It's because I keep forgetting I've got to... Oh, wait, yeah, the thing that helped.
Put a D4 next to all of your dice.
Yeah, it's a legit thing to do just all the time.
I was going to tape a D4 to my D20.
Yeah.
That'll definitely work.
Then it'll be, hang on.
Another 20.
Then it'll be a D.
Getting Sam's elbow now.
Would it be a D?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
A D23 then?
I don't think that's quite how it all works.
But if you taped it onto one of the faces, it would be like a little pointy hat.
It would
A dice
definitely
with a
be a
hat.
weighted
Also a
dice.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be quite a good weapon.
But yeah, okay. So I don't see anything. I just figure that Magpie's like seeing cool skylines.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great, sick. Okay. Well, yeah. I'll keep an eye out. It's not something I know of from my time, but
No.
I will look out for you.
You spend a few hours keeping an eye on the various surroundings. Again, kind of looking back to where Magpie gestured before and still not being able to see anything. But your watch passes without incident. Who's taking third?
Neat.
I think I volunteered, so I'll take it.
Sure. You just
Hello.
holding your coin to keep the surrounding area.
Yeah, well,
lit?
I'll ask. Is there anything to report, Mr. Stone? The stone.
Stone uses they them, yes.
The stone.
Yeah.
Like the rock.
I'm pretty sure I've never actually declared male or female.
No, I don't think
because-
you have.
Yeah. No.
Okay, it's not something that your race thinks about at all, really, is it?
No, that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's like to me, everyone. I just kind of see everyone as like, yeah, neutral. So yeah, no, I haven't seen anything. There was Magpie reported some abnormal line in the sky that I couldn't make out, and I can sort of gesticulate. I'll point in the direction and say I couldn't see anything, but they seemed quite insistent there was something there of note.
Sure, I will.
I
look.
doubt you'll see much either.
Yeah, I'm gonna just probably use the penny a bit, but look around, do watch stuff.
Sure, gives you like I think 60 foot of kind of light.
Yeah, but it would also alert things that there's light here. Well, I don't know how much the hut is relatively concealed, right?
The hut is opaque and can take on the colour of the environment, but
Sure, okay.
it would be relatively obvious to intelligent creatures.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, I'll be using the penny. Have a look.
Sure.
I look vaguely and look for skylines.
Give me a perception
But-
check.
I will perceive the hardest I can with a 5. Plus, I forget if it's perception or investigation that I'm good at. Perception. That's Sam's character sheet. Why?
You can use my perception if you like, but
No, I wish not to use your perception. Its perception is my perception is +1, so 6. Roll a 6.
You can't see any lines in the 60 foot of light that your coin gives out, and
Shrug my shoulders.
everything beyond that
and
is a
It's
mystery.
crazy.
carry on looking around.
Sure.
Chat to Carrot about just don't know, vegetable stuff.
Yep. You spend the last few hours as the sun begins to rise, looking around and not really seeing anything. Nothing to worry the party.
Happy days.
You'll arise in the morning
Good morning.
to set up for the last leg of your travel.
Yay.
reset your spell slots and hit points and
Bam.
bits and bobs.
Yulna,
so
did
I've
you want
taken-
to attune to the ring of feather falling? Did you want to give
All
it
right,
back to Magpie?
I took it back from her.
Okay.
Yeah,
I already got it back.
Magpie's been wearing it all night, so it's probably reattuned to it.
Sure.
Oh, I bet having a nap whilst wearing a ring of feather fall would be really comfy.
You still need to jump up every now and
I'm not
again
sure
to
that's
then.
how
Yeah,
it
I was
works.
gonna say.
It's just gonna be like wait,
You-
it's like
You literally
Doesn't
just go
make
to
you feel
jump
like
into
you're
bed
covered in
like, fully.
feathers.
Yeah, just
no, but like you just be like feeling really lightweight and
I guess
everything would
so.
feel comfortable.
I don't think it makes you anti-grav, but maybe it does. I mean, who am I to question a magic ring?
true.
Maybe we can test it out sometime.
Cut me off a cliff.
Douglas
we
is
could
makes
do
very
you
that.
feel
What's it they do on
uncomfortable.
birthdays? Like the bumps. We could like get a blanket and just chuck you up in the air and see how long it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now I know what
Douglas
flying's like,
is
so I'm
very
like,
in favour of this science.
Mhm.
Westerhaven space program.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. how far can you throw a tiefling?
Amazing.
So, anything anyone would like to do before setting off back to Westerhaven?
I've just taken
I should
Dispel
put my
Magic.
health
I've
back,
swapped
right?
out my spells a
Sure.
little bit. Just in case I need to use it.
I get my health back after a long rest, don't I?
Yeah.
I'm pretty good, I think.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
As you
Yeah.
pack up your stuff and continue on your way north, the Halcyon Spire appearing over the horizon as it's done on your journey this way many times before. You continue back towards the city with your folded up hole full of strange humanoid statues and one strange aberration. And that is where we shall end today's session.
No.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah.
We didn't
You
die.
didn't die.
We
We
stuck
survived
it to the
battles.
basilisk.
I went
Yeah.
basilisk punching.
No one turned into stone.
Windmill.
That's a shame.
Except
Oh dear. Don't need more.
Need
ones
more
then.
basilisks.
I guess if that goes wrong, it can go really wrong really fast.
So yeah, if you fail,
Oh yeah.
if you fail a con save, you begin turning to stone. The next round, if you fail another one, you become stone,
Oh.
and that's it.
Yeah, I don't think any of us failed a con save, right?
No.
No.
Well done.
Even when I made a
pretty good.
conscious effort to stay over the ice.
I did almost die due to dragon breath.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a
that's.
Oh yeah. If,
Oh.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Yeah,
if
I
Dragon
had
Pie had
19
decided
HP.
to hit you,
yeah, and you did a 25 on that attack, so I would have been down.
Amazing.
nice.
I did come wearing the appropriate attire for basilisk fighting. So
Shiny.
Yes.
if it happens
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
I got buckets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you for being here, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you to Mandari who raided us earlier.
Thank you.
Right, to anyone who's still around from
we
there.
usually raid.
Yeah, yeah.
D&D friends.
And Teddy Bear with 100 bits. Thank you very much. You're all fabulous
Whee.
people.
Raids.
We'll be back
Yeah.
in 2 weeks, which is date 14 plus 22. We'll be back on the 36th of August.
The 5th. The 5th.
That's it.
Not ready for
Yeah.
September yet.
September.
Not allowed to be
No.
September.
September's been cancelled.
What,
everybody.
already?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Due to
Yeah.
It's
Goddamn
still only
September.
February.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
September?
Yeah. Good lord.
We'll be back then, but otherwise, we're playing Sea of Thieves tomorrow with somebody. Who are we playing with?
Tomorrow.
Do we not have someone down for tomorrow?
I think it's just us tomorrow.
Oh, just
'Cause we had
us.
Rob last week.
You,
Oh, yeah,
you were
yeah.
trying to do like one on, one off.
Oh yeah, that's the plan. Cool. Well, thanks everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm just going to do like a little spin around the table so you can see everyone. There they are. I realise you don't get to see everyone's like seated models very
Oh,
much.
yeah.
But we're just looking at the
Do
table.
a pan.
Yeah. Here we go.
All of us standing on
Kind
our
of like
chairs.
Yeah.
Standing in the
No
other
one's got a sitting down.
It's a very big
character.
table and we're a long way away. So
Yeah,
we've
after
gotta
the
have
session, we're all very tired on the
Yeah.
feet. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they have been scaled pretty well though, so like
Yeah,
it gives
yeah.
you an idea of the
Yeah.
height differences.
if I change my
It's- it's-
state.
It's
Xander
just
can
health and-
barely see over the
Zoom in
the
on
dice
me.
towers.
Here we go.
It's just health and well-being, like standing desk. And
Yeah.
we've got
Yeah.
a standing table. That's what. Keeps the energy up in the room.
Well, not necessarily a standing table. I was recently advised that it's probably better to call them height changeable because not everyone that uses a height adjustable table is someone that can stand.
That is true.
Which
point.
was a good point.
I guess
put
a
to me,
standing desk, a height adjustable desk, people still sit at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just useful having a height adjustable desk.
Yeah.
Thanks,
very good.
bloomers.
Right.
just passing it on.
Little
Trying to be a good
thought.
ally.
Who can we raid? Do, 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 do.
There is tail.
What do we
Oh,
fancy?
he's probably asleep.
That's the punishment D20 that Dave's model's holding there. That's
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
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 if you-
That's the one he throws at
Yeah,
us.
when he
Yeah.
gets questioned too much.
Yeah.
Which is the one that rolled me a 1 earlier. I think it was this one.
Oh yeah, you got to punish
Go
that
to
one.
dice
Remus.
jail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
stick
don't have
it-
a dice jail, but
What you
maybe
do
I
is you
should.
have to put it in the microwave in front of all your other dice.
Oh wow.
I don't have.
Yeah,
I do have a microwave.
That's what
but-
happens.
And
Make an
Roll
example.
ones. Yeah,
And
yeah.
send yourself to hospital from inhaling melted plastic fumes.
Mm.
Sure, show
Someone
them.
said to put them in the freezer. I could probably put it in the freezer.
That's what I do to my dice.
Maybe this one deserves a trip in the freezer. Okay. Bad dice.
Bloody hell. What sadists.
I can make Joey flick his tail by saying his name. Joey.
Or not.
Well, now because he's just
Oh.
entirely moving. Now I'm just annoyed.
Yes, Joey,
Sorry
make
about
an example of Sam. Barra's same on stream.
Oh.
my.
Oh dear.
Your phone, Joey.
No. Go for a stand. It just decided it's going to fall on the floor.
Nice.
It's not a very good stand.
No, I'd stuck it to the table, and I think it just came loose and went,
Stand,
whoa.
yeah.
Oh.
Right, I'm just going to raid Gemma because she's playing New Vegas and everyone loves New Vegas.
Yeah.
Yay.
Cool. Thanks, everyone. We'll be back this week and then in 2 weeks for Dungeons and Dragons. Much
It's
love.
just
Yeah.
creepy. Just like the
Oh,
bird.
Sam, why? No, leave him alone.
What is that? I'm just waving.
But it's
Just looks like you're weirdly stroking him. Okay. Bye, everyone. Bye.
that's better.
That's my sign-off line. I don't have a sign-off line. Bye.
Hey.
Hey.